but there isn't. There's usually like 5 paths out and
All right, I'm
miles long
recording again
visibility.
because my
It
thing
also
started
implies that you're good
just
at
transferred.
shooting.
Yes,
So we
that
have
too.
a couple of
CTT has
rounds
a different-
that
not-
kind of died in between.
Yeah,
but
it has a
it's-
different
it's
skill
fine.
set. This one
It's
is more about the
fine.
charisma and the lying.
Yeah, and clever plays and
I
just
don't know
pure
how
luck
much
at times.
longer
If you
this is even gonna
get
get
someone,
uploaded,
there's a
but
lot of
I like
luck
to
involved
record
in finding
case.
someone off on their own.
Right.
Like, I-
And
Unless it's me.
because when
then
I
you get
murdered
really
Ima, like I thought I was alone, and then Rob was just like, "Oh, hello."
That was actually
Bleh.
me that murdered you.
I know.
No. The time that I murdered Ima, the one time I've
Oh,
been the
okay.
imposter, I got
Woo,
caught
it is being a
immediately
pain
because
in the
Rob
butt.
ran up into the room and was like, "Hi."
Yep.
Actually, Rob, it's been your
Alright.
fault that I've died 4 out of 5 times. One way or another, you killed me 3 times and then you told everyone.
Not to die than you think it is.
Mudstick.
You just
When you
happen
have-
to be really close to people, and I could frame it on them. Like Zini.
2 people need to
Right?
join.
You're just
Who are we
saying
missing?
that
I
to
feel-
spite me now.
I feel
Zini,
like
you
he's gonna
murdered
leak-
Vin
Red.
does it too. Just let him do it.
Yeah.
It's like he's
easier for
gonna
them.
leak through the screen and fucking murder you.
They are. I am
Reach
probably the
through
lowest
there.
volume
That's why you
because I'm
don't-
trying
There
to
we go, I got
adjust,
him.
and I
There
have
he is.
Yeah.
If it's
I
not
have my
that way,
Discord
put out of the game and come back.
higher
Oh
than
my
my
God,
microphone,
what?
probably.
What?
Waiting for Skinny, right?
Oh
Uh-oh.
Hello?
It's
Oh,
just
we're
it's
missing
too
someone.
hard to
Skinny turned on her-
audio balance
Skinny turned
like
on her camera
10
on
people.
accident, I think.
Yeah, Skinny's still trying to get in the game. What's happening, right?
Did camera pop on stream?
No.
Okay.
Also,
I'm
I
fine
just
then.
saw that
Yeah, nah.
Gob the Cyberpunk. I totally missed you and Chim doing the things. Let me
Okay.
give both of you a kiss.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Forced to be disconnected from the server. Good.
Yeah, you're gonna have
It was
to
very,
restart the game and come back
very
in.
intense.
Hey, Zenny.
Oh my god, hold on.
Round
Can I just
in
acknowledge that
between.
Cheesy has cheese?
Am I
Like,
using the
know,
knobs on
I
Discord?
know.
Yeah, I have to manually
Wow.
adjust everyone.
Real shit, I found this
On
and I was
Discord.
like, dude.
Dude. The hope carrot is gone, but that's okay.
I liked the carrot, but then I found the cheese and I was like, well, you gotta make
Bruh.
sacrifices.
Yeah.
Yeah, honestly, I didn't look at the other hats after I found the Link hat. I was just like, nope, that's the one.
That's the one.
The Link hat is a good hat, so.
I just had to go
on
with
the
this one.
Link hat because I'm playing Zelda tomorrow for Friday's Hope, but
Oh, there you go.
banana wizard hat.
Wait a minute.
Ooh. I've been told that you can actually change your date on your computer so that you can go to like December 2019 and get some of the old hats and outfits that they had when they were giving those out in 2019.
Oh
Hmm.
wow.
Oh.
Like my sister has a plague doctor outfit because she got
Oh
the old
shit!
Yep. That is
Rev
actually a
all over
thing.
that.
I'm about this. I spent $3 on getting a gas mask.
Yeah, there's
Can you-
a plague doctor mask that you can just get by changing your time.
That's so dope.
Oh.
Jenny, is it still not letting you in?
Nope. I'm going to try a few more times. If not, I might spec a mat.
Okay.
You're on US servers, right?
Son of a bitch.
There it is.
Yeah, I was playing with Skinny yesterday, and
I'm looking
we were
first
using
time.
European servers.
Yep.
Okay.
There.
Yay!
All right. So Skinny has played this game before. If that's important information.
Yes.
Skinny has played okay.
How do you do the fucking card swipe?
I'm so
You-
sorry. Matt.
over and over again thing. Okay, so
Really
I found the
slow.
pit body in the top right of the map.
Top right? They were like,
Yeah,
Like
I was
weapons?
ran top right at the beginning.
So it's not Rob because he
It's
was
not
with
Red
me and he
either,
did it
yeah.
the first time.
Yeah. So Jacoby was in Nav doing the Nav. No, who was it in Nav? Yes, it was Jacoby in Nav doing Nav task.
I was not doing a nav task.
Okay, who was in the
I
nav?
was heading.
Someone was
So
in
let me
I-
explain so I don't
Wasn't
sound
me.
suspicious real quick. I went from cafeteria into nav, checked my map, and like, oh, there's something in cafeteria. I'm gonna do that. It was the trash pull, and then I went
Okay.
back down to do the rest of the trash pull.
Yeah, I'm down at the bottom trash pull at this exact moment in time.
But you were
so-
up
I
there in the
remember-
cafeteria with
Harry, I
me.
passed you.
Because I watched
saw
you were
you.
with
I
me when
remember
I completed the task
seeing-
at the top. I downloaded the data from the cafeteria.
Are you-
Pretty sure I saw Laura in navigation. Obviously, she's dead, but I saw somebody else. I think it was Liz.
Navigation is all the way to the right, right?
Right, top
Yeah.
right.
No, I went to the reactor.
Isn't
Okay,
the
then honestly, I might
disposal
be
at the
just
bottom of the
misremembering.
ship?
There are two.
There's a
There's two trashes. There's one in the top right of cafeteria, and there's one at the bottom. I was actually about to pull the bottom one, and you guys interrupted my task by reporting the body.
Ah.
Yeah, that sounds right.
Then Jacoby is innocent.
Rob,
I
who
think.
was-
He was with me.
Who else was with us, Rob?
I want to say it was Fuji. I think.
I think it was, yeah, but I have
Yeah.
horrible memory.
It was.
Was
I think
he-
it was the
Card
bright green.
swipe, and then I went to get
Yep.
fuel and storage, and
Okay.
then there was already a body reported.
Yeah, I went.
Does
Yeah.
anyone have any friends that they want to like say that they were with?
I passed Neri.
Rev, I saw you in admin
Yeah.
when I was checking in.
Oh, okay.
I'm skipping vote because I don't feel confident enough.
I don't feel
No, I
good
don't
about
feel
this either.
confident.
Yeah, I don't feel very confident.
Like,
Neri,
5 of us went-
where were you?
Yeah, what? I'm at. I did the trash in the top right, and now I have to
Okay.
go do the trash at the bottom.
Okay.
I was literally
Yeah, I
next
saw
to the
Neri,
trash
too.
thing, about to pull it.
Okay.
Oh shit! I'm sorry. I forgot to remove Boom. Sorry. There's very intense stuff going on, just because I have to do certain tasks and stuff. It's hard to manage being an imposter. And also, it's like, okay.
Oh god, how do you do this minigame?
Fuck
Would
that
you
card swipe.
Oh,
Holy
God.
shit.
Not Mary's in here, just the legs.
I was in Shields. I just finished doing the card swipe minigame that sucks ass.
Okay, how many times did it?
I saw two
Fuji-
people in there.
Hang on. Fuji, where's the
Fuji,
body?
where's the body?
It's an electrical. I came in to turn the lights back on my way to get more.
I was in the middle. I was just starting the minigame as it happened, so it obscured my view.
What tests have you done?
I went to communications.
You're muted, by the way.
Shit, thank you. Sorry. I keep doing that. I even left my thing up on stream. I went to communications and I downloaded data. And I was gonna go and do electrical, but then the lights came on and then I ran out.
I did see Marissa in communications, so I can vouch for that much.
But I have
Okay.
storage to do next. Gas can.
Okay.
Also have to get gas can.
We don't have enough information to go off right now, but I have light suspicion on Rissa.
That's the second time Liz has come up too.
Rissa was.
What?
I believe Rissa was in.
Did
admin
Liz
the
come up
first
in
bot.
this?
No,
I was-
my name
I
hasn't
did
been said at
implicate
all.
Liz only once, but I think it was because I misremembered where she was.
Oh, that's
who,
right.
Who I
yeah.
saw in navigation with Laura.
Yeah, that's right. Because you said you were on the right side of the thing, and I was over in reactor.
I know Laura was doing the chair, and then somebody was above Laura doing probably like the electrical or whatever the downloading thing is.
Oh my god.
I love shutting off the light. Okay. So then I have to go here. Not that.
Oh wow.
All right.
Okay.
I found this body in electrical. I just came from the emergency button. I was about to push it.
Last person I saw in electrical was Fuji. I did just see Rissa. I think it's Rissa. Fuji was missing with the lights, so
I can
I think
I
No,
saw
I'm in
Rissa go
reactor.
into-
you. Yeah,
saw-
no, you ran to reactor after you passed through. You saw me.
I
There's
didn't
a
go
vent
into
there.
I
electrical.
was in security.
I saw you run
Rissa
past.
go into reactor.
I saw you run past electrical to your way to reactor. I was doing this thing in the bottom left where you align the engines, and I saw you run past.
So
Yeah, because
I saw
have to
Fuji.
do my electrical thing in there, where I have to do the wires, and then I was gonna
It-
go up to the reactor upper engine.
You said
To
that
be
you
fair,
had to do.
you could vent out of electrical. So
Yeah.
So after I turn the
Didn't-
lights
You can
on,
vent out of anywhere to anywhere. I just want to let you know they all connect.
Where was
I saw
where was
Rissa come from the
electrical?
bottom.
Where was the body in electrical? Was it near the vent?
Yeah, it was near the
Okay.
vent.
Then
I saw Rissa come. I
So
was
if
in
we vote right
security,
now, we
I saw
fuck this
Rissa
up,
come
right?
From the bottom and go into reactor.
so we need to have buddy system now. I
Yes.
think.
Yeah,
Right?
I
I
think
mean,
we have to
yeah,
be sure.
so I left after I turned the lights back on. I'm a little scared because I went to go up to do my next task, and the doors are. I'm locked in admin right now. I'm scared.
Okay, so who's done with their task? Anyone?
I'm almost
I'm
done with
No,
my
I'm
task.
almost
I'm
done.
almost done with
Yeah,
my
I'm done.
security.
Who's
I have like
done?
the last thing that I was going to do, but I'm locked in now, so I'm.
Well,
Okay,
we're
so
all.
who's done and who's done?
I'm
Just
almost
straight up,
done.
who's done?
I am.
Who's okay? Who's that?
Me being Liz Z-Man.
Okay, cool. Z-Man, do you want to follow me? And who's the person who said they're almost done?
I'm
I'm
almost
trying
done.
to do my
I'm
last,
almost done as well.
but I'm locked in.
Okay, I don't know the voices yet. Is that Fuji?
Yeah, that was
Fuji.
Fuji.
Okay, you
I
are
just have to do
Fuji.
the last thing.
Z-Man, Fuji, and me.
That's fine.
And the other
Okay.
three go together as well.
Okay.
Who was left? I can't remember. It was Rissa, me, and Cheesy.
Big brain.
What's up?
Okay, so as soon as me and Cheesy went to the left, Rissa immediately broke off and went a different direction.
Yeah,
going
I
on?
went to
So
go
I'm
turn
pretty
on
sure
the
it's her.
lights.
Guys, I saw Rissa in.
The
I
lights
can
were
vouch
not
for
out.
Rissa.
The lights were not out yet.
I can vouch. I
Yeah,
saw
because
Rissa,
I was doing my task. I told you I'm going upper engine.
Guys.
You didn't listen to me.
I saw Rissa
I didn't hear that.
in electrical. I clicked the electrical thing and I saw the things being switched, so I could say that she was doing her task.
I don't think so.
No, that
she would have
just means
followed
that
us.
she was doing the switches. That
Yeah,
doesn't
she
mean
would
that
have followed
she's
us.
a good guy.
Because I was
Okay,
going to
then I
follow
can
you
give
and
it
watch you
back
back.
because I don't know how to
Why?
do it.
You were supposed to follow me. I told you I still need a task to do.
I think you were muted if you were saying that at all,
Yeah,
because I
we
didn't.
all had
I didn't
that.
hear
No,
that.
I
branched
said.
out
Yeah.
to medbay so I can finish
No.
up med-
No, I
I'm
said
with
it
the
with everyone in
task
here. I
done
told
group.
you I needed to go to reactor because I needed to do my electrical. I did not finish it. The button was called, and then I was gonna go to upper engine. I need to put in the gasoline.
There's already suspicion on Rissa, and as soon
I'm
as
not
she broke
100%
off,
on that, but I do suspect Rissa a lot. Fuji, are you done with your tasks?
I'm
All
done
of
with
my
all. I'm done with all of my tasks.
because
Okay, cool. Z-Man, are you done with your tasks?
Yeah, I've been done.
Okay, you two follow me. Rob,
Where
follow
are
Rissa and Cheesy.
Like what?
And then we'll come and meet you up in a second, okay?
Wait, hold on.
Where are we meeting?
Is Cheesy with us or is Fuji with us? Because Cheesy was the one that's been
He's
talking.
Z-Man and
Yeah,
Fuji.
I'm confused now.
Okay, me, Z-Man, and Fuji, and then the other three in the other group. Okay?
Okay.
Since Rob already suspects Rissa, and I think that he's probably right, I think it's Rissa, but I don't have enough proof on that.
If I die in this next one, it's definitely Rissa.
That seems fairly confident. Either that or Cheesy, and then we'll have a clusterfuck then. But yeah, so you guys go together. Skip.
Okay.
Z-Man and Fuji follow me to do my task.
Okay.
We
Let's
got
go to the
this.
med bay first, then for Cheesy, and then we can go to the engine for Rissa.
Okay. How am I gonna do this?
GG.
I fucking knew it. I started to break off.
I was pretty sure on Rissa, but not sure enough to.
I started to break off, and then Marissa, you followed me, and I was like, I knew it. I was about to get murdered if I went south. So
No, I wasn't going to murder you. Why would I murder you?
The moment she said, whoever it was said, I was locked in, you guys should have caught that.
I suspected Rissa.
You can lock in yourself if you're an imposter, though.
Yeah, you can totally
lock yourself in.
Okay, that is something I did not know until now, that you can lock yourself in if you're an imposter. So
I knew it was Liz.
I did not know it was
No,
Rissa.
Jacoby, you were wrong. I was on the left side of the map. But
However, I had my kill up, and I saw that whoever was in O2, I was going to murder. Who was on that?
Yeah,
to
you
get the
guys
last
went to
second
the
on
wrong
it.
way to the thing, and I knew whoever was
the top O2, and nobody went to the bottom O2.
You said to
snap,
stick
I'm
together,
purple
so
now.
I stuck with you.
yeah,
That's your own fault.
I figured saying that I was done immediately would be like, okay, I can just follow people around and just, we'll figure out what happens with sabotaging and that.
Thank you. I was gonna sabotage O2 or reactor as well, but we were too close to reactor. I thought that O2 would have been best, and you did it for me.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because if we went all the way to medbay.
Then everyone ran upper, and nobody ran admin.
Correct.
Hit replay or play again. Whoever's not hit,
I
yeah.
have to
We
put
need
my
people
code
to hit
on. Hold
replay.
on.
And then everybody showed up in upper. I was like, oh no.
And I was just like, oh yes.
Everyone is here.
Real shit. When it was just me and you and electrical, I was like.
I
There are
thought
two
I played
people who
video
have rejoined.
games. I'm happy.
I need to be more lunch
Listen,
happy.
that's why. You
but
gotta
Zenny, get in here.
you gotta know how to ruse
but
them.
I just I don't know. I didn't feel good enough about the Rissa play. It seemed likely.
I'm the purple
but-
now. What's up, man?
Listen, you can't always suss me.
No, but it seemed right.
Oh, god fucking damn it, chat.
It's Rissa.
Who wasn't with us?
It's Rissa. It's the top
Six
right.
people just people just went to do the common task. We have a dead body, and
Yep.
there was one
I
person who
found the
wasn't with
body.
us doing the common task.
I was there.
I explained.
No,
Can
I
explain?
went
Okay.
down to Shield. I don't know what
Listen,
the
no,
hell.
it was
It's
not.
Ima. It's
It was
Ima.
No, it's not.
Let me explain what I saw. Okay, so I went to weapons and then down, and I saw Liz and I saw Rissa. I go back up so I can go around to admin, and I see Liz is gone. They were just together in that room.
Well, Liz is dead, and Rissa was the only one besides you not with us doing the common task of the cards, so...
What
Ima or
card?
Cheesy.
Yeah,
That's
because
kind of
I
why
went down to Shield.
That is why I ran straight to the button. I knew that if she was missing, I am sorry. If she's missing...
All right,
from
so
the
then that
common
means
task.
that if it's not Ima, we
If
vote
it's
Cheesy.
not her, you can vote me off.
Yeah.
How about
Yeah,
That's a good
we vote
point.
Cheesy, and then we vote you off. And we
it's
do
not
it
her,
until we
vote-
kill everybody. You're all
Wait,
dead.
Cheesy or Rissa?
Cheesy.
Ima first.
Rissa.
You vote
Rissa.
Rissa. If it's not Rissa, then you vote Cheesy. If it's not Cheesy, you vote me.
Yeah.
Swear to fuck, I saw Ema, and then I saw Liz.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
I believe
Now.
you saw
If you're
her
right,
because-
then yeah,
if
then you're
right,
fine.
You're most likely fine.
Yeah, or you bust crazy.
And...
Yep,
Yeah.
there it is.
By the way, this is why I don't like the imposter announcement. Okay, bye.
Yeah, that's the issue with the imposter announcements.
That's why, because eventually it's just gonna be like, okay, well, it was you. It has to be you. You did the thing. There was a couple people that went that way, though. That's the thing. And I was hoping that Cheesy was not gonna go back up. I hope that they were going to loop around, which sometimes happens. Also, you can definitely go and into an area and then back out. Also, I'm gonna do lights. Announcement says let the crew play more aggressive though. What do you— oh, yeah. That's why announcing it does make the game go faster, but I hate it. Because it's like, oh, we definitely have someone. Now we can just lynch people or figure out who it is. It literally just like, oh, if you get one, then you definitely know who the other one is most of the time. And that makes the person on their own, it makes it so hard for them. Like, it kind of just makes it unfair in the imposter's position, I suppose. Fuck you. I'm gonna make it real fucking weird for the two of them.
You're scaring me, Rob. Fuck off.
Sorry. Hold on.
Yeah,
Someone
Rev,
in broad
yeah,
daylight. I did that.
What
that
the
was
fuck?
broad.
Yeah, okay, I was like near it. It was probably
Where-
Fuji.
Hang on.
or-
Where was the body?
It was.
It exploded in the middle of us.
It just exploded.
Yeah.
There was
No,
like 5 of
like
us
four.
there.
Okay, so it's not Rob because Rob
Holy
was
crap.
with
Okay.
Yeah, I was
Why-
following you, Rev, because I think you're safe.
Where
Yeah.
was the body discovered?
Who's
It
not here?
was-
Because
To
that
the south of cafeteria.
It was top of storage room, right near the wires.
Yeah, it
with
was
us.
right near admin.
Jeez,
Yeah,
Yeah,
because
what
they're
were
gonna
you
pull
doing?
me off
With
because
us.
So-
like, oh, it's
I
me,
was-
it's
Hang
me,
on.
it's me.
Zenny came running out as soon as those doors opened. It's straight into the cafeteria from the storage room.
I'm heading to the med bay to do the scan sample. It's my last task. I was just on the south of the bridge doing the electrical one. That was my second to
Yeah.
last. But Cheesy, what were you doing? Because you've been following people around a little bit.
I finished all my tasks. I went into admin to look at who's in what room, and then I went down.
Thank you.
And
Let me
somebody
give
was just murdered
kiss.
broad daylight in storage.
Yeah.
Like right in front of me. I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
I know. It just fucking popped like a little zit.
Yeah.
You guys are in
I
back, right?
I was trying to find people to follow, and I found Skinny, and I found Neri.
Chocobi murdering in a
I was
stack
following
is
them both, and
very,
Neri exploded.
very good, though.
So,
That's what
Skinny
you're
and
supposed to
Easy
do.
as
Neri
well.
does.
Zini.
And thank you, Puckspark.
Okay, so
Let's group up then, because I want. I want now. I want people to acknowledge that I'm correct. Cause
all 4 of you
Yes,
guys go
I
together.
still need to go to medbay. I can prove myself.
Yeah, we have a lot of people, so
Medbay
we
is,
can.
independent only.
But I will
So,
say
yep.
I am most suspicious of either Fiji or Matt just because of the way they moved after the body. Like I was really dancing to celebrate being done with task.
I saw the body explode and I was gonna report it, but somebody else got to me.
Yeah.
Susie did.
Yeah, it's hard.
So
to
that was
say.
I was like, holy shit, seriously?
10 seconds,
like,
guys.
what?
Let body up.
Expect Skinny, but
just
that's
what
because
happened.
Skinny knows how to play the game well enough to know to do a stat kill, but not enough to vote for it.
The reason why I'm never mind. Just let it go. I was gonna say I'm suspicious of Zini because he came running out instead of reporting the body.
I didn't even see the body. I swear.
I think we need to increase the number of tasks. I think it's too low. And yeah, you can't bluff with announcements on either. Yes, Chocobi! Yes! 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 Yes!
It's
Oh,
Jacoby.
yes! You are a fool!
Nice!
You guys nice, Choco! Nice!
Wow.
Yeah.
With it.
Oh! Beautiful!
Ran away from it.
I just keep staring at you being like, why aren't you doing it? And I'm like, hold up, it's Jacoby. And then like as soon as I realized there wasn't any time left to do anything about it.
Yeah, I was trying to say
I was-
Vinny.
I was staying
I
near
had to
Zenny
wait
too
in
to
medbay
keep.
the entire time.
I was
Yeah.
about to be
Yes!
super
Yeah.
suspicious.
You guys were all away from O2, and I was like, I'm doing it. And then you all trusted Chocobi, and he just stood there. And the thing is, though, is why didn't you go on oxygen? You know that multiple people can do the code at once, right?
I just figured it was better to just stand back and watch it happen rather than get my neck snapped. I figured
Either way.
yeah, I'm
Yeah.
dead either
Here's
way.
exactly
Like,
what I was
Here's
hoping.
the thing,
Yeah.
just so you know. So no, you cannot use the emergency button, but if you had gotten yourself killed, even if they didn't have time to punch in the code, they could have punched in that there was a body, which would have canceled the event.
Yes.
So in a
Okay.
setup like that, it is actually better
always
to die.
always die instead.
It's good to
Okay.
die.
And then they have to
If
just
it
know
is
who
last
it is.
resort like that, if it's
Cannot
like that
believe I
setup
pulled
where they
this
are
off.
camping
Yeah.
O2 and there's a
Oh.
chance that they could poke the
Oh.
body in time, take the death.
Oh, my
Because
Fair enough.
yeah,
I'm
that's-
still learning some meta stuff like that that I
Yeah.
just don't know.
Now,
how to
what
play off.
Jacoby would
Yeah,
have.
I just want
Yeah.
to say, as soon as Jacoby like started moving up after
He'll
killing the
play
body,
again,
I
by
felt
the
they
way.
were trying to get away from it.
I
knew it was down.
the reason why I went up and started going away is because I was the one who activated the oxygen event, so I wanted to seem like I was going towards it.
Oh.
All right.
And yeah, I even brought it up and plugged in the numbers, and then I just sat there and waited. I was like, "Is anybody gonna come here
so
too?" because I was kind of sad that there was nobody here at the thing. I was like, oh, I've got to start doing it, or I'm gonna seem suspicious. And then I was like, wait, I could just let it count down.
Yeah, that's why. Because I started the event, so I was just like, oh man. Just
Oh wait,
just
that's right.
anyone
You did
else-
O2.
Yeah.
I did lights.
Gotcha.
Susie.
Well, that's why they can't be active at the same time. So I did O2 at the end there.
You
Ah.
gotta
Zenny
reset.
said that,
Oh
they're
wait,
gonna
you're
be-
in here.
Do you guys want settings changed at all? Confirm ejects off.
I was
maybe?
so nervous.
No, I like
more,
you
more
reset.
tasks or announcements
I was like-
off. We need one or the other. We need more
Yeah.
tasks, unless it's
Mhm.
gonna
like-
be so skewed.
I get tasked up really fast.
And I can't believe you guys let me get away with that group kill. I was the one that told you guys about the group kill
I
tactic.
know
I
1, 2,
I
4,
can't
and 1, 2,
tell.
5 are pretty common, but I'm not sure if we have an experienced enough group to run 1, 2, 5.
You know, honestly, with that group kill, I went into the room and then I didn't even see who. I actually did not see who was in the room because all of the colors blurred in my brain, and so I was just like, who was in the room?
Yeah, that's why, like, the only people that I knew was Neri and Skinny, and Neri exploded, so it wasn't Neri, and Skinny, I don't think was close enough. I was like, wait, who else was here? And I know that it wasn't just them. Who else was here?
See, and I had another
I
plan
fucked
too,
that one
which
up.
was to
I'm so salty
since
about that.
since since everybody was like, oh, I don't know about Zenny, I was actually going to kill Laura next to Zenny, report the body, and then totally blame Zenny.
1, 2, 4.
And
yeah,
after the
Yeah.
lights.
I hate
Yeah.
it, but you're probably right.
Yeah.
Yeah, it might be a little too hard. If not, we can do 1, 2, 3 to see with people.
Yeah, we've lost. Here's the main reason I think 1, 2, 4 might be too much is because now that's either 2 or 3 rounds we've lost to sabotage. Which when you have more tasks, a sabotage win, more sabotage chances really.
Yeah.
So
I
1, 2,
do
3.
We
feel
can
like
try
I
1,
can
2,
feel
3
like-
then, if you'd
Yeah.
like. I think that might be
We
a
could
little
try-
bit easier
Okay.
for everyone.
1, 2, 3 might be a good balance.
I would love to be
because-
the imposter. That would be rad. I've only been it once, and it was sad.
I keep getting it, Rev.
Yeah, I
Please
keep
take
Yeah.
it from me.
too.
Rob just gets to be it. Rob and Ima, you just get to do it. It's like, cool,
Yeah.
all right. I'm just gonna vote you if I don't
It
know.
makes-
If it's
it
between
makes me
y'all, it's
suspicious
just
against
you.
us.
It's
back.
basically been me, Rob, and Marissa, and maybe one other person for the most
I've
part.
gotten it a few times, but every time I get it, Riss is just on me because
I know you. I know
Yeah.
your
This is
play
really
style
bad.
already. I can
That's
suss
the
you
issue.
from a mile away, so you have to kill me.
yes.
That's why I kept getting
Yeah.
killed in the beginning. Literally, I know
Yes,
too
I
much.
know.
Kill.
Yes.
I'm just waiting for one round where I'm part of the women.
I feel like
team.
I'm the
hard part
little
is
bit of the
isolating
wild
you
card
because if you are suspecting me at all, you are not by yourself. And
because
corralling the
I
other
know
person to
I
make
know
it a group.
80% of this game.
All right.
Like I just learned how to sabotage today. I've been playing this game for like 2 days.
We're waiting on Zenny.
Yeah.
I said I'm back. I just sat down.
Oh,
Oh,
we've been waiting for you.
Well,
The
thank you for waiting for
RNG
me.
minute.
It's very sweet.
Listen,
Cool.
no. Please, let me be a crewmate. I don't. Okay, thank God. Thank fucking God. Boom off. Okay. This seems nice. It's time for cards.
What the fuck?
I didn't even get to finish swiping
Yeah.
my card.
So I saw it.
oh,
Oh
okay.
god! It's
Talking
in the
stick.
card swipe.
Yeah.
So where was the body?
Card swipe.
Admin. Card swipe.
It's in admin, yeah. So
What? It's in here?
Wait, who's
It's because everybody
It's
is
right
stacked
there.
up.
Yeah.
Like it was,
So-
it was a stack.
Now
There's
that
a
now that
stack.
we've seen that stacked up kills can do it, who do we feel like was confident enough to pull that off?
How about we
I
stop
might be
stacking?
I assumed
Okay,
it was
so-
somewhere else.
I thought I saw
Cheesy and
How about we
yellow,
fucking
but
stop
I'm not
snacking?
sure.
I was with Mary.
Yeah,
Well,
Cheesy and I
okay.
were. I was doing
It's-
the weapons
I saw
task,
them
and then
run off,
Cheesy
so
ran
I
into the
don't-
room.
So who all was in that stack? It was me
It was not
and
me.
It was me too.
I'm in there
I
as well.
moved out of the stack
Middle
on
of
purpose.
Swiping my card, and then someone said there's a body.
We'd just be there swiping the card, then we look down and we're like, ugh.
So just be suspicious of everyone. Just be suspicious of everyone who was in here. So it's me, Rev. Who else?
Me.
Me.
I
Me.
went.
I don't
I
know
stayed
voices. Who are these voices? It's
Z-Man.
Rob, me, Rissa, who
Liz was
else?
in there.
Z-Man.
No,
I
I was in the
doing card
cafeteria.
swiping as well.
Okay.
Yeah,
So it's
yeah.
Fuji
So
then.
me.
So what does that leave us with? Who's not here?
I
know Neri and
was.
Cheesy aren't in here.
Okay,
Yeah.
so
Yeah,
it's
I'm doing weapons.
Yeah, I was
they
10
didn't do
seconds,
this
so
kill.
saw it.
We
I
have
was
that
gonna-
much.
Yeah, I went to like the left side from the cafeteria, so I never went toward admin.
Yeah, I think that was you that I saw scanning.
Yeah,
it
I was
was
trying to
okay.
follow you.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, so we
I guess
skip
just-
then?
I think
Yeah.
we're skipping,
Oh, yeah.
but I still swear that I saw yellow
Okay,
with the knife. But who knows? I have no
Um,
idea.
I am.
I
I
thought
never-
But the animations
alert
are off.
I thought the alert was that I swiped my card wrong, so then when it came up to this menu, I was like, wait, what's happening? There's all bodies?
Didn't you just say that
Right?
you weren't in admin though?
No, I'm in admin.
Okay.
No, she,
I am not
she
going
said she was
back
an
to
admin.
admin.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
I am not gonna do that again. Okay.
Yeah, don't
Well,
stack,
sus.
please.
Sus. 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 Medbay. Cafeteria.
Beep,
It's
boop,
totally
oh.
Rev. He's
Why?
chasing my ass. He
No,
faked the card read. He faked the card read and he chased me into the cafeteria.
No, it,
Wait,
what do you mean I
guys,
faked the
guys.
card read?
Yeah, Cheesy's out, so
Wait, how did Cheesy
Oh,
die?
Cheesy's dead. Okay, that's cool.
What? What?
Well-
No, it's not cool.
No, it's not cool, but it's like, oh,
That's a bad
cool.
thing.
Like,
I
great.
left
Bad
out
news.
cheesy in admin.
It's cool in the
Alright.
90s slang,
So I can say I'm
where
old.
it's bad.
I just went into Nav to do the funny doodle along the path where you have to trace the path.
Right.
And Liz was coming out of Nav as well, so we were both on the right side.
Yeah.
So I don't think it's
So-
Rob because he let me scan my card, and he was still there
I'm pretty
just
sure
waiting.
he didn't scan a card.
Why is that?
All right, so I
when
will
when
say-
did you
Progress
scan
to
the
show up.
card? Because remember that they have a delay.
I would like buddies. I would
Did-
like
did you-
buddies because the people who were not in that room before were me, Cheesy, and who weren't in admin at the beginning were me and Cheesy, and was Skinny? I can't remember. It was me
I
and
was not
Cheesy
in
and
admin,
Skinny and
so,
me
like,
and it was
also.
me, Cheesy, and Skinny.
Mary was
everyone
the one that wasn't in there, I think.
Yes.
That's
so
still alive.
Cheesy just got picked off. I'm still alive. I would like a buddy or two buddies.
I'll come
but-
with
Rob,
Nary.
you can follow me if you think it's me, but
I
I'm
can go
voting.
with you.
I'm gonna
Nary-
follow Rev, but I'm pretty sure it's Rev.
I'll follow both of y'all.
Uh,
Nary,
if,
I'm gonna follow you, and I'm gonna
If
vote
we're not
Rev.
voting for somebody, but
I'll
Yeah.
follow Fuji, I guess.
Hmm.
Bro,
pretty sure it's Rev.
why?
Bruh.
Bruh. Okay. Empty garbage. Navigation. I'm not gonna be able to get to reactor in time, I think. Okay, we good. Cool. Storage. Okay.
Okay, so I was. Oh, well, Bob's dead.
Where is it?
Oh,
Wait.
Okay, so I left to do oxygen, and Bob went up to the top right. So that's how he ended up there. I do not know who killed them. However,
been
I'm pretty sure
following me,
Rev went
so-
down, so it
So
probably wasn't them. So somebody. Did y'all see
So-
anybody coming from the right in storage? Because that's my best bet.
Laura and Rissa and I all went into admin oxygen there.
Yep.
Yeah.
I
I
feel
met
like
up with
this
you
kill
after
was
you did
probably,
oxygen too.
I feel like this kill was probably a minute and a half ago, and we just found it, or it was a very well placed vent.
Yeah. Okay. So
Where-
it
could
was.
it
Where was the
been
body
during
found,
the
by the way?
reactor?
Okay. As to
So
point
wait,
out,
which body did you find?
It was Rob's.
Assuming it's Rob's.
Okay.
And where was
Yeah.
it?
It was in weapons in the hallway right below it, which is right near that oxygen. So that makes me suspicious that it would have been just a bit ago. Y'all probably would have been leaving it and somebody stayed behind, something like that.
Mm.
Because only person I saw going up recently, unless they were at the
Also,
very
those
top
were
of the
Mickey Mickey
cafeteria,
kiss.
was Rob, so whoever did it had to have come from the bottom part of right.
There's lots of vents.
And I have no idea who it could be.
There's definitely lots of vents over near the oxygen area. They could have easily gone into
Yeah.
nav
Yeah.
and
Where do
then
the
gotten
vents
vented out.
lead?
They can
Yeah,
go
okay.
anywhere. The thing is
Around.
that they go around,
You see the
so
little
you
vents
can
on the floor as you're running
you can
around?
arrow
They go to
to,
any of those.
Yeah,
to any
yeah.
of them. Yeah.
Got it.
Meeny,
Okay.
meeny, miny, mo. Catch a tiger by the toe.
All right, so we have to wait. Okay, what are the
I
ones
mean,
where we have to vote?
We could.
It's on
On
three
five,
or no? It's on
no,
six?
5 left.
Five.
6 and
Yeah.
5
5
most
left,
likely.
okay.
So we're
Yeah.
okay to
So,
skip
I
vote
mean,
for now.
So we should probably skip
Well, I
now
mean,
because
Laura
we
could be
vote, then we
suspect.
fuck things up, right?
I wasn't even going near there. I just went up there after oxygen
I'm
and
skipping
saw
then.
Rob's body.
I will say I was with Fuji the whole time, and Fuji didn't do anything. So.
Yeah, Liz was
As-
definitely following. I could see Liz all the time, so Liz.
I
didn't-
saw Liz in Fuji and electrical too, and I did one of my tasks there.
Yeah, I can vouch for that.
All right. I am just watching them. I am sus of Rev. He was over by download, and download takes a while.
Oh?
I have to do 2 tasks in electrical, and I'm scared because I've gotten killed there like 3 times. Can someone come with me?
Mom, I'm scared.
Yeah,
Can
I
you
had
come
to,
pick me
I
up?
had to go to
I
electrical
just
as
finished-
well. But here's the thing, Rev. I just saw you in admin in front of the upload, and
Yep.
you took like no time doing it. It takes a while.
Yeah, that's a
So-
good point.
Yeah.
I
That's
was
a little
doing the
sus.
card and sucking majorly. That's a good point.
Hey,
Marissa.
don't count out the people doing card well, because I did card well and then I got voted off.
Yeah, I've mastered. Yeah,
That's
I
true.
basically mastered card at this point, so I can agree with that.
I
But
haven't had that
download is
task
fu-
very often.
Download
Download's
always takes, like,
different.
10 se-
Yeah.
it takes 10 seconds.
That's a set
so-
time. Yeah.
That's a set
It's a good point,
time.
Marissa.
Yeah, and honestly, I'm starting to. It's a bit odd you would want people to go in storage in particular. Well,
Well,
electrical.
hey, if you.
I
if
mean, I
you
can do my other shit
people
if that's the case, but
go
I
to
just don't.
electrical, and the person who's going to electrical
Exactly.
says who it is, then if they end up dead, then you know it's Rev.
Exactly.
Right. So
Oh,
Okay.
Electrical is
I'ma
the
says
scariest
that they're
room in the
going.
game.
Okay.
I'ma
Rev,
says
I'll
she's
go with
going
you.
with me, so if I'ma dies, then it's
To
me.
electrical.
I'm
It's easy.
going with both of y'all to make it free.
Okay, then there you go.
Let's just
Okay,
all
I still
go.
think it's
Let's
There's
all
also
go to
two
electrical. It'll be
imposters,
fun.
so
Her
two
besides
imposters
That
Guys,
can
electrical
go
can
pad,
together.
I'm gonna
but
go have
just
a fun
saying.
time there.
I have absolutely no reason to think it's her besides the way these meetings have gone.
Okay.
I've been betrayed too many times.
I am just so sus of Rev
I
right now,
hurt
guys. I
myself
am like
today.
100% sus of Rev. I'm waiting. Did Rev just run there, then run there, and then run there again? Was he doing, like... He's doing more tasks, I think, than... Uh, 03960. Yeah. See?
What the fuck?
Who just
Liz?
died?
Stop stacking! Stop stacking!
No,
Okay,
no.
Quick, shush. Was Liz in that room with you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is Liz.
No, it's
because
not.
Liz, you ran down past oxygen as I was running first off.
It was
You
me,
were
I
running
got
to
turned
you were
around.
running
me,
to the
D-Man,
left.
and Jacoby
I knew
all
that
on
Rev
a
was
stack,
doing
and I'm
too
a-
many
and I'm
things.
Z-Man was
No,
running to
remember-
the Z-Man was
I
running
hope that
to
they
the
remember,
left, and then
hey,
they were
if-
coming down
if
from
Ema
upper
dies,
near
vote Rev.
oxygen,
It was
passed
Rev.
by oxygen and kept running down.
No, you are correct. I will admit to that. I got turned around with the oxygen because I was trying to go to the lower one instead of the upper one, and when I saw you running by, I was like, "Oh, I'm fucking
And how
dumb,"
did you get
and
from
I
the
started to head
bottom
up that way.
left to up
Who
there
killed
that
it,
quickly?
Rev?
Yeah,
Rev killed
I
me
was in
when I sussed him.
navigation.
Yeah.
Liz, I have a question. How much have you played this game?
This is literally my first day.
Okay, that's fair
Okay,
then.
if it's not her, it is Rev and Skinny.
I
Why
swear to
me?
God, I was in.
Because
I think it's Jacoby, because Jacoby was in that stack too.
Jacoby had like 50. Jacoby was literally, unless he was playing the absolute long con, he was with me that entire round nearly as I was doing my tasks and had so many chances to
Yeah,
kill
Rev
me.
just killed me in front
The
of
only
two
time
people,
I
and
ever
two
got
people were
away
like,
from
"Who
Nary
did
was
it?"
to do my task, and then I
So-
immediately
but they
sought
had
out to catch up
the
with
thing up,
Nary again.
so
Yes, unless that was the absolute long con. So that actually wasn't even the body that was reported because I pulled an emergency meeting.
I have a
Um,
suspicion myself, and I think it's Liz and Fuji, and I think they were playing the long con in electrical.
I was trying to tell them
Because both of them were
that
together.
Rev was
Yes.
doing
I
too
watched
many
Liz
tasks.
walk right up to whoever was working on that
In
oxygen,
electrical.
and the legs just
For
fell
being
down.
an
No,
imposter,
I
like,
swear to
you
God,
know,
I was
if you're
on
crewmate,
the keypad
you
thing.
don't have
the
that many
code was like
tasks in electrical.
24417
I
or
saw him
whatever the
go
fuck.
go
And
the
I got out
left,
of it,
top left, then
and
top right,
I
and
saw
then
the
top
legs.
left
Confirm.
again.
Not
And I'm
standing
like,
at the
the fuck
keypad
are
though.
you
I'm standing
doing,
in the
Rev?
doorway. There were
Yes.
only two
He
people
was
on the
doing
keypad,
too
and
many
you're the one that's
tasks.
alive, Liz.
He went to the
I
same
was
task
on the key.
again
I was on the
to blend in.
keypad though.
Jacoby, you were there
literally.
too. You were there too.
Wait, no, I wasn't.
It was-
What, at the top oxygen
Is
or the
it-
bottom oxygen
Wait,
admin?
was it green or yellow?
All right, if it's
I
not
was with
her,
Laura
someone else
in the
call,
admin
if it's
oxygen,
not
and I
her,
completed
someone
that.
call an emergency meeting immediately.
Well, yeah.
Okay, we're good.
Okay, I wanted to point out the only person that skipped was Lev.
Yeah, I got an imposter by accident, yeah. But I really, really hope the sus for Rev goes up. I really, really do, because I called it out, and people don't listen to me. People don't listen to me.
Hey, what's up?
I could tell you wanted an emergency meeting, Neri.
Yeah, I was trying to figure out. So Chikobi, Fuji, and I were all the way over there on the left at reactor. I was trying to figure out if another body had appeared in the meantime.
Yeah.
So it did not, but yeah, I wanted the emergency meeting because I was like, okay, the three of us were over there in reactor. There were
Me
two.
and Skinny ran the complete wrong way. Like,
there
I
were
was
two
going to
people
the right
who weren't
to do
there,
shit.
and it was if there was a body down, it was whoever it
100%
wasn't.
yeah,
but,
exactly.
yeah.
Or
Wait,
the other way around.
I did not know we had to win
Come
off, I'm being
on,
honest.
come on.
The only thing is
get
Fuji.
Rev.
I really
Get-
suspect Fuji just
get-
because.
Yeah.
Get
Only
And
because
that's why I wanted to
also
check
we know
Fuji.
vote off
Liz was
Fuji.
imposter.
You know it's Rev. If you know, just do it.
during the
Just
electrical thing when I
hammer
saw
it in.
Fuji
You
and
can
Liz
do it.
together.
The
I mean, I
village
feel like
has
one
the
of them
power
could've
right
gotten
now,
killed
guys. Come
easily.
on.
We could play
I
process
believe in you.
process of elimination.
Don't
but
be
that's not
dumb.
really fun.
I
I
don't
love
think
you
that that's a
guys.
safe thing to do, right? Because
With 5, so there's only one imposter left alive, so it is safer.
Okay.
So
we
It
can't
is
just
not my law.
randomly
You can
vote
lynch.
people and kill
Yes, you can.
people.
Yes, you can.
So at
yes, you
this
can.
point,
yes, you can. Yes, you
basically,
can.
The only way the imposter could win. So if you play process of elimination, we have 52 seconds. If you play process of elimination with one person left, there are 4 things. So if we're able to start the emergency meeting fast enough before they start a sabotage, then you go on. And then they only win if it's a 1v1, or if it's a 1v2, and they get the kill before anyone can call the button.
I've done that before, it's so satisfying.
So
Yeah.
who's used their button? Because we may be low
A
on
lot
button
of us
usage.
have.
Okay.
I
Yeah.
have
Well,
my
who
button,
here?
obviously.
I
Mary
have
has.
whoever just.
Rev,
I
I know
have
you
Chikobi
have.
I have.
Rev has. So we don't have enough button presses to safely
And
do
Laura
this.
has.
Okay,
Oh,
we
I
have
have. Oh, I thought you
15
said
seconds.
once a minute.
We have 15 seconds.
I gotta
to
vote
do-
Fuji. I'm sorry, Fuji.
We could
I
roll the
really
dice,
do think
or
it's
we
you.
could roll the dice, or we could skip.
I'm skipping.
I'm
They
rolling the
could
dice.
skip, wait for another
Okay.
kill, or do
If it's not Fuji, I have a
tasks.
feeling it's Rev, but or Chikobi's playing the
Oh.
ultimate long con.
No one gets voted off.
I
Which
saw
means they still
either
have
green or
5.
yellow
That's good.
at the thing, but I must be colorblind.
This game is not accessible.
So all I need to do is finish tasks. Oh, I think we're gonna win via tasks. That's all we need at this point. Okay.
Who's dead? Okay. Why is okay? So Fuji
He went
was
after
one of the
Fuji.
suspected people.
He was one that suspects,
but-
Okay.
and then he
No,
killed the
stop
suspect.
talking. Okay, I was over in cameras, and Rev and Skinny were running down the. Sorry, Rev and Fuji were running down the hallway. Chikobi was over. Sorry.
So
fuck,
Kobe was
wait.
in med bay. I saw
Okay,
them.
yeah, I'm in medbay because that's my last task,
Yes,
and
Chikobi
that
went
is
into
literally
medbay.
the last task.
Yeah.
I have like an
Um,
Amber alert going off. What's up?
All right, so if that is literally the last task, if we skip
Yeah.
the vote,
We just
They-
skip
they-
the vote and we do the task
I was
and
like,
we're done,
Rev wants
right?
to isolate me
Yeah.
well, there are
in
3 people
electric.
left. There's
Like,
that
I
vote
got-
should be on
Not
cooldown.
you. If it's
I've
not
got the-
whoever the person who's voting,
Mary,
then it's you have a
Mary,
33%
you saw the
chance of getting it
cameras.
right. Do we just
I bel-
randomly vote or
Nary.
I believe if we just skip right now, My medbay task is the one that counts down a timer, and last I saw it was at 35 seconds.
Yeah.
I see.
Yeah, we could all just go.
So I don't think there's enough time for the killer to get all the kills necessary.
Yeah, there's cooldown too, so.
Right, because cooldown is like
I
pretty
mean,
long.
I think we're gonna
right?
win
What does it
the,
set to right now?
35?
35 seconds, but
And then your thing takes less than 35 seconds to do. Mine is however
assuming
long.
they
it takes to
started
walk
it,
there.
did you already start the task?
I started the task. Last time I checked, it was at 47 seconds. I wanted to hide in the corner
Okay,
so whoever was
if you
peeking in
started the
wouldn't
task,
see me.
I actually do not know if the timer keeps going when the thing pops up. I don't think it does, but
Well, if you guys all want to come to medbay and not stack.
Heck
yeah. Well, even if we do stack, there's the 35 seconds. This timing wise, if that really is
You
the
think
last
the timer might restart?
skip out. Fuck it.
I'll just go to medbay and check it. So if anybody wants to follow
Screw it.
and
Yeah, I'm
follow
good.
in a
If that is the
follow on a
last task,
conga line.
Conga line. Doing the upbound style.
Boo-doo-doo-doo.
Now, all they all need to do is go over here, and they're all gonna wait, and they're not gonna stack. Do not stack.
Shit.
There we go.
Guys, you fucking knew it was Rev. I
It
fucking
was you,
sussed
Rev.
I
him.
saw you running down in the hallway
Guys.
after them, and I was like,
I was
but
like
then
mashing the
wondering who it was.
oxygen
Okay.
button while you were doing that. I was like, please
You're
just cut off
but-
the oxygen to make them move.
But the comms were already out.
How did you
Right.
not figure out it was Rev? I
How did
said I
you
was
not?
following him, and
No
he
shit.
murdered me.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
It
then
seems-
Mary,
Okay.
Mary was, well, I last saw
I had a
Fluky
very
Rev
strong
together.
feeling it was. Yeah, I had a very strong
I
feeling that
accidentally
entire time it
crossed,
was Rev.
So
I didn't
remember,
my
want
trader
to-
buddy. I'm so sorry.
remember,
I'm so
do
sorry.
you remember
Yeah,
when I
Fluky.
said
I thought
Rev was an
that we were in a
admin?
stack with only innocent people, and so I was like, I'll pull the trigger, and then I can just walk away like I did the first time, because that first kill was me.
Yeah.
But
That was like-
Rev,
You were
Rev
the-
was an admin, and I told you guys he was standing in front of upload for
I
like
was like,
5
please,
seconds,
just
and
everyone
then
forget what
ran.
you're saying.
And then
forget
I
what
was
you
like,
said.
saying.
upload takes like
That's the
10
thing that sucks about this
seconds?
game is there's so much information that people say that that's actually part of the metagame. There's so
Well,
much information
yeah.
that
Rev,
you drop information unless you have like a notebook to write everything
you were
down.
the
Well,
you were the
that's-
one who
that's why
said
there's chat logs
somebody
in
go
this
to
game.
electrical with me. I'm scared.
Yeah, 100%.
See,
I
that's
was-
what made me. That's what made me like, okay, it can't be Rev.
Yeah,
Rev would
I
do
was-
that, but
I
that
I
was
was tipped
To be
off by the
fair,
download
electrical is
team.
pretty scary.
Because I made the
Electrical
same
super
mistake.
scary, and
electrical-
legitimately, I have been killed there every single time. Also, it wouldn't let me fake the task. Like, I couldn't do them.
Oh,
Like, normally when you're the trader, you can
can't
still
actually
do them,
it
right?
just- No.
Well,
Oh,
Rev.
okay.
I
You-
must say, at least I finally won a game, so I think that calls for a victory theme.
Yay.
So, Rev, you tried to
I-
fake that scan, and you stood there for like 2 seconds. I was like, this scan takes like 6 seconds. You can't stand there for.
I don't know
Like,
how long
anybody
any
else
of the
saw
things
that.
take, so I was just like, I'm just gonna stand here for a bit and hope it's long enough.
I think
Oh,
that
I'm glad you
In
and I
electrical,
partnered up,
I just
Mary.
watched you guys
Do
do
you
it
guys think
and
this is a
counted
good
for how long
difficulty?
it took.
So I wanted to call out Rev, but he killed me. But Rev went from top left to top right to top left again, and I'm like, Rev, you just stood there and did that in quotation marks. So I was gonna call him out and be like, no, but then he killed me, and then I couldn't. And I'm just like, shit.
Yeah. I had a feeling it was him because I saw him on cameras and then I found the body, but then
And I was just, when you were like, I saw you on camera, I'm like, oh no, I forgot about cameras.
Oh,
And
hey,
then
can you
I'm-
call out bodies on camera?
No.
No.
Mm.
You have to
run to the
trust that
body.
the person. Yeah, you have to run to the body, and you have to trust that the person wasn't lying about the cameras. Do you guys think this was a good difficulty, or should I tweak it at all?
I felt like I had a decent chance there, but I needed more time, and I probably shouldn't have killed
This
my,
chat is
my,
just
um,
not like
my
this.
trader buddy, I'm sorry.
Yeah, what
You
the fuck
really
was that
did a good
kill
job,
and
Rev.
oxygen? Like I was not lying. I was in the middle of doing
Yeah,
it.
no,
and-
legitimately, and I was like, please just know what her lying voice sounds like, because she's totally not lying. She didn't do this one. She is a murderer,
To be
but she
fair,
didn't
okay, to be
do.
fair, I
She
was
didn't
not,
do this one.
I was in oxygen, but not near the keypad, and all I saw
Right.
was the legs, and I saw Liz, so I didn't know. I didn't have
No,
enough time
no,
to
it's
register there was
fair,
someone
but I
else
was
there.
like,
Do I?
I swear to God.
And I was like,
Like,
okay,
up
I'll
all
just
or
ride
another
this out.
risk?
I'll deal with the sacrifice that I fucked up. I'm sorry, and I'll make this win. And then I didn't because I suck. I think we're good with the level we're at. We should
I
probably
think
do like
you're-
1 or 2 more and then call it.
One more?
Yeah.
that
Yeah,
sounds fun.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Or
my
'cause-
phone's near death.
By the
so-
way, Rev, I think you could have won that if whoever sabotaged didn't do comms. Because that's
I'm
the only reason
sorry?
you can sabotage
Oh
again.
yeah.
It's okay. Yeah, no, I mean, we both did it.
Shut
But
that
you
up.
did
issue with
really
comms.
well, honestly.
All right. Why am I blue? This game keeps switching me off of red randomly. I hate it.
Well,
Wow, that was
quick.
fast.
Wow.
Okay, okay. So
I was
who is an
with-
admin with
I
us?
was with Zenny.
I
was
was
with-
with admin. Yep. I was doing
I was
first
with Neri in the cafeteria.
Yeah, I was pulling the trash.
Me too.
Everyone was giving pretty good distance in admin, except I think Laura was at the keypad, and then Rob walked up to the keypad, and then Rob fell over.
Wait,
so it was an
the body was
accident, is
found
what
in
you were
admin?
saying.
No!
Rob
Only
just
two
slipped
people
and
cut
fell
it
and snapped his neck right off.
Were Laura and Rob.
I was
The
just
only
doing
two
the
people
call.
who were swiping at the same time were Laura and Rob.
No, I
Can
was
the
there
other peop-
too. I was on the top of it because I didn't want to stack.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
Yeah,
you-
I was
you
waiting
weren't the
behind
one-
Who
by
was
the
in the
admin
snack?
panel.
The only two people who were right in front of it were them,
Yeah.
and Rob is dead.
Yeah, so I'm not near it.
yeah, no
I'm
one's.
sorry.
Why
I
are
didn't
you
get
acting
you,
like we
I'll
did?
be honest, since I had no chance. Since I pressed a button on the keyboard and it killed, and I'm so upset at that because I'm not gonna be impossible again, That
I
caused me.
see that. I saw it and I was like,
Were you
bro.
voting for?
The
Bro.
ultimate sacrifice for victory.
Is there a button that kills?
I just
the
wanted to
keyboard?
see who would simp for you, cause like, no, no, dude.
A scary thing you gotta watch out too is double clicking when you're killer because you could accidentally self-report.
Oh, that's
Yeah, I
fine.
probably double clicked and kill or something like that. That's a dumb thing. Why can't you turn that off?
Sorry, who did you guys vote for?
Laura.
It's
I'm
Laura.
voting for myself.
Laura was on the body.
Oh,
with-
really?
Why did
Oh.
you? Yeah, Laura was the only
I'm
one
sorry.
on Rob.
There it is.
Whew.
And that's why,
Back to
ladies
work.
and gentlemen, and other, you do not stack. This is why I am specifically, like, over here, on the top, away from people. Alright, Pupper, we're gonna go. Okay. Simon Says time. That sounded like, oh god, what was it? Close Encounters. Do 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 do. I don't think it would be better in 3D. We already have TTT for 3D. I think the 2D is fine for it. Absolutely.
It's Zenny.
It's fucking Rev! He was there
No,
when I got there, I just
Zenny ran in there,
There
killed.
is no way. Aw, man.
Zenny ran in there, killed Ima, and then saw me run into the room and was like, "Dude," and self-reported.
Listen, I'm telling
No,
you, Marissa
it
can't
is
talk, but she can
100%
vouch for
Zenny.
me.
It is
You guys
100%
wanna play
Zenny.
process? You guys
Vote
wanna
for
play
me
process?
afterwards. Vote for me for afterwards.
No!
It is Zenny. It is 100% Zenny.
I mean, you can totally knock us
Fucking
both
Rev.
out, but you're just wasting my
Fucking
life.
Rev.
It's totally Rev.
It's Zenny. Dude.
Can't believe I'm being
You
shouted
love
at.
just roll with it. It's
No,
fine.
listen to me.
No.
Before you finish voting, I'm gonna say one thing.
Okay.
If it was me, Rev was already there who discovered the body.
No, you were there
He's the
first.
one who marked it. No, listen. The body was in front of the keypad that was to turn back on the O2. How come you didn't turn back on the O2, Rev? Because you killed them. It was fucking you. You can't lie your way out of this.
No, it was
Hell
you.
yeah, Zenny. Hell yeah,
I
Zenny.
ran in there and
Zenny,
saw
let's
it.
get him!
I
Zenny!
ran in there and saw you do it.
We're going to see.
Oh, guys.
Well,
You gotta trust me. You gotta trust me.
Oh. They know they fucked up.
Well,
Thank you, Neri.
Well,
hey,
it's been a good journey.
No
You
way.
bastard.
Yeah.
The fools.
Just wanted to kill
Skip the
Zenny.
vote.
This is why you shut confirmation off.
Yeah.
I think if we do this again, we should run with it off because it definitely does make the game better.
Yeah, there's nothing I could do there. He ran into the room immediately, and I'm like, no, Zinni did it.
Why did
Did
you
you
guys
self-report the
go
first
with...
one?
was sounding a little sus right there.
Why did you go for Zenny
Both of
first?
Yeah.
you.
Were you trying to go for big brain plays by reporting that first one?
He mashed.
There was no one else there, and it was just like, if I didn't report it, it would have been super suspect.
Yeah.
Like, I had to report that. It was like everyone was standing in the room, and the only person standing on Rob's body was Laura, and it's just like, okay, then.
Yeah.
Like, if I don't report this body, then everyone's gonna be like, Rev, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Sacrifice for victory was real.
Yeah.
Sorry,
and,
Zenny.
And then I fucked it up
okay.
afterwards.
I mean, I'm not
Yeah.
actually sorry, to be perfectly honest, but sorry, Zenny.
I know.
The only reason why I chose, because both of you were so suspicious, but I went with Zenny over Rev because Zenny, I could hear you smiling when you're yelling back.
Because it was so funny.
It was such
On top of
bullshit,
that, it was
too.
like,
And
how
my
could-
line
Why
made
would
no
you kill
sense.
during
how could Rev be
O2, Rev?
the imposter again?
I wasn't the one who ran O2, and I thought it was alone, and I thought it was good, and I wasn't.
You're never
was
alone at
very
O2. Everyone's rushing to O2. Same with electrical.
Yeah, I needed to be able to do electrical there, and just I couldn't report. I couldn't do any of the
Yeah.
things.
Yeah. In my opinion, whenever there's like emergency, don't kill in the room. Kill like in one of the side hallways.
Yeah, that makes sense.
When
We
missing two
said that
people.
was going to be the last one, but that also only took...
Yeah, that took
like
like
2
5
seconds.
seconds.
We should
You guys-
definitely do the last one with confirmation off.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
Chaos
believe
reigns.
got the
Shit.
charisma
Welcome
roll.
back.
Like, I got that going. I lied my way out of it, but you know.
Yeah.
Let's do a single
But I was
round
like,
of
all right,
confirmation
now
off,
what?
and that can be it if we are ending
And
here.
6
Yeah.
long tasks.
Chaos
maybe
reigns.
it's all short, maybe one more, but it's long. Yeah.
All common tests we all have
Kill,
to stack up.
kill cooldown 10 seconds.
Heck, oh no.
Just genocide run. Everyone's just running
Oh,
away, trying to do
yes.
their one task. Yeah, let's do one
Alright.
more.
Who
Oh,
is
cool, I'm
missing?
getting
I
back
have
at loss
gone.
now. Sorry,
I have
I'm
gone
working
full
on this.
minion.
Who are we missing? We are
Zenny.
missing...
We missed
Zenny.
Am I muted?
Oh, banana.
No, you're
Can you
not.
guys hear me?
No.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay.
We can hear
Yeah, I
you.
can hear you.
I'm working on it. Sorry. I'm getting the packet loss error.
Gotcha.
Are you on US?
Yes.
It's just
I'm
a,
really
it's just a
bad at
very
this
mean
game,
error.
and I'm sad because I was like I
What?
watched people play, and I'm like, I'm gonna be good at this. I'm gonna be real good at this. I'm smart, and I'm dumb. It turns out.
It is
I
not
think,
easy.
I think you are pretty good at this, Rev,
Yeah,
actually.
yeah,
Honestly.
Yeah, to your credit, you did get Zenny voted off.
Can you
did-
repost
Yeah.
the code? Am I entering the wrong one?
The same.
It's the one that starts with H.
That's what I thought.
Yeah.
It's still giving you
being
the
very
error. Exit
temperamental,
out of
that's
the game
all.
completely
I-
because that worked for me.
Mhm.
Sorry, what was that?
Reboot the game fully.
Yeah, that's what I've
Yeah.
done.
Yeah.
Third time's a charm, guys.
You're set
yeah.
to
Believe
Laura?
in you.
Yes.
I still can't believe I was in like Europe for like 5 minutes.
I should have just gone for Rev sooner on that round because I was, well, not that round, the one before.
Yeah.
When there was the cams. And that's
I was
the kind
hoping
of stuff.
I was hoping that everyone would forget what Ahmed said
a
and
tough
the
one.
cam
Yeah,
thing would
fuck
work.
you. I called
I'm
you
so
out
I actually
on
am
it.
surprised
Yeah,
that you were
I was
definitely
straight up
still
like,
suspecting me.
yo, he faked that task because he doesn't know how to play this game.
Oh, here we go.
Remember, no confirmation.
Why the fuck is it constantly
There's no
the
kill
two of
confirmation
us?
or what?
We don't know if they die. If we vote them out, we don't know if they're imposter. Even if they are.
Okay.
Guys, Rev is creeping me out a little bit.
Where did you
Okay,
find the body?
so,
Just
I
because the murderers
be
tried to
okay, let
throw.
me silence.
I don't trust
okay.
you anymore.
So microphone. Okay, so I was running over to electrical. Rissa was running to the right, and I saw the little text pop up. So I didn't even have lights, but I saw the report text, and I saw her run across my screen for like 5 frames.
She
Okay.
just
She
ran
was
away
running to the
from
right.
electrical 2 through storage.
Yeah, she was running away from electrical through storage, and I got the report text on my screen as I saw her pop up on my screen.
I
I'm gonna just, like,
literally just got to storage, saw
So why
that
were you
as
going to the
well.
right?
Because I was going up to do wires really quick and then doing it.
But electrical was off.
Yeah,
Lights were
I
off.
can do my tasks in the dark.
That
Yes,
sounds
but when
pretty
you're so
suspect.
close to electrical, why go to the right?
I am
Alright,
gonna have to agree.
willing
with
Because I
Mary on
fear
that
that
one.
Sacrifice
someone
your
else
life for
was
this
gonna
one.
get it.
Are you willing to sacrifice your life for this? Both of you. I'm voting
it's definitely not Neri. I was with Neri the entire time.
I just caught up with you two as well, and I
even
followed you
during
down
the
hall.
lights out, Neri fell back a little bit, so we all were in our tiny little bubble. So it is not
I
Neri.
voted Ima. I think it's Ima, but if it's not Ima, I'm voting Neri.
Well, we don't know if it's Ima.
You
That's
don't
the entire
know
point
it's
of
me.
confirming
right,
it.
that's
That's
the thing
right.
with this
That's
shit.
why I'm like, why are you ganging up on me literally this second?
Eat.
So the game won't end until we get the second suspect.
Correct. That is how it works.
Oh.
Or we complete
Nah,
tasks.
it's okay.
Oh.
I wasn't expecting
That's
them
what
all to
confirmation
come
is.
from that
Yeah,
direction.
that's what they were saying.
So it doesn't even matter. Like, I was trying to go up and around to electrical. Like, I was going to storage here, going around this way, and I was gonna come that way, and then literally everyone came from that direction in the dark, and I shouldn't have run towards them. I should have just kept running to electrical. And I did that, so Rob did not see. And it makes Rob look really sus. Yeah.
Storage says to the cafeteria. I don't know who was there.
Wait, where?
Were you with Neri?
I
'Cause
was with Neri, but he was coming into storage with me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because I held back just to do a task in electrical, probably the same one. You
Oh,
did,
is it in the
Mary.
upper area of
Yeah.
storage?
Zenny, were you just hanging out in electrical for no reason?
I was in electrical for
Only
like 3
one new person
tasks.
did,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, I did see him in there.
Okay, because
also
I
fixed the
did mine
lights.
left, and I still saw you in there.
Jacoby has been hovering with me the entire time again.
Lights.
I'm sorry. Say that
convinced-
again, Neri.
I said you've been hovering with me the entire time again. I'm convinced your goal was to wait until you got imposter, and then I'd eventually trust you, and you'd just off me.
I don't. Hey, that's not fair. I don't play that game across
So,
games.
I'm gonna keep doing lights.
Okay,
That's a
In
valid
this
strat.
situation, I think.
Anyway, so yeah, Jacoby and I just went into storage at the bottom. Zenny also just.
So
Zenny,
then
you
I
said the body
can
was where?
get Liz killed.
It was in storage. It was at
So
the
the
very
top
top
of storage?
at the
very top?
download
Okay.
area.
Yeah, Rob
Yeah.
So
walked
right
right
Jacoby
over
and I
it
just-
twice.
and
Yeah,
And
Jacoby and I
did
just came in
report it.
from the left. We both went down, or at least I went down. I think he went down.
Can
3
we do the
kills.
buddy system?
so
we
that
have
means we
one or
have
two people
Liz,
left.
Rob, and Rev.
I was on the right side doing my tasks. I ran past Rob because I had a thing to do in electrical, and I was like, nope, not again, because you've killed me 3 times. You're not about that life. So I do need to do a task
So,
on electrical.
What about
but
you, Liz? What are you up to?
I was on my way to the reactor. I was in the upper cafeteria, went through the security,
That does kind of put
engine
Liz.
security.
That does kind of put Liz at a potential murder position because if Liz went up, that makes sense for where the body could have been.
Yeah, I mean it is. I won't deny that. Like it is sus, but I came from the left, so or like I
I
went
definitely
towards
saw
the left.
Liz running into the reactor, so.
that, Mary.
Try to
I
buddy
don't
up,
trust
guys.
people who throw out accusations in the last 10 seconds.
Fair enough.
They're all this way. I'm gonna make sure that they're over here and shut off O2. Why was Rev split up from the group? Hmm. You're not allowed to leave. You're not allowed to leave. You have an alibi now.
What's up?
Okay, I'm pretty sure it's Liz, because I walked her after the oxygen got pushed. I watched her walk into electrical all the way into the corner where the vent is and stand there, and then as soon as she noticed me there, she started to walk towards me, and then as we left electrical, she went towards the reactor instead.
I'll be real with you. I'm on 1% battery on my phone, and I'm about to die. So
Are you
don't mind-
confident enough to do a
You don't
vote
mind
and
dying
vote?
then, right?
no.
Okay,
Voting for
let's vote her and then Rob afterwards if this is
I'm
wrong.
voting Liz.
Yep.
Liz, your battery, no.
Yeah,
I
it's
thought-
literally about to go. So
Although,
Just
to be
vote
perfectly honest,
yourself.
I thought you were talking about.
Yeah.
I thought you were talking about like your brain. Like
I mean, my brain
is at
battery too.
1%.
Yeah, that's
Same.
it.
Yeah. Good
Sorry.
job.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Okay.
Nice.
Yeah, it's a
sorry
little
about that.
No, it's okay. Is your battery
I had
really
no
about
idea
to
on that.
die?
Bing, bada,
See,
boom.
you can trust me,
You were
Nary.
so unlucky on that, Marissa.
I was really unlucky because I was going up and around to electrical. So
Yeah, that was my kill.
literally, in like the
no, I
really?
killed them.
Oh, really?
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was like there was like 5 pixels of you crossing my screen. I just saw your
Yeah,
name
I
tag, and-
did.
and then report popped up.
Yeah, you guys went all the way south where I was like, how the fuck did you guys go all the way south in storage? Because they were doing shoot. So I was just
I
like,
was-
what the
I was jumping
absolute
the
hell?
garbage, and the lights were going out, so I was like, "Oh, I'll run to electrical right when this is done." And then Rissa stabbed me in the back, and then immediately Nary was there.
I definitely find that version more fun when you don't know who it is.
Yeah,
Liz was
because then it's
definitely
really
too
sus.
suspect, though.
It does make it interesting.
But you were the baddie,
Yeah.
so that's good at least. It was just we got the wrong guy. All right. Well, I think I'm gonna have to stop for the night.
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
That was
This
fun.
was
I
amazing.
enjoyed being the killer. I don't
Yeah.
enjoy not being the killer. The VOD for this is probably pretty good because I'm screaming most of the time.
Oh man,
Thanks for,
I'm
uh,
screaming
Bob,
when
I'm
I'm
like,
dead.
nope.
There's a reason this game dethroned Fall Guys.
This
I
All
am
guys
the
that Among Us are at the same level right now.
Well, here's the thing
they-
about Fall Guys is that every time that I've tried to play the game, the servers have been down, or there's hackers, and that's all my
Among Us-
experience has been. And I'm just like, well,
They've solved
We
both
should
of those
play it
problems.
together sometime, and then if there's a hacker, we just report it. I mean, like that's what I've done. Is
So,
like if
is
there's
there
a
a
hacker,
report
I
system
just
now?
tweet.
Okay, so
No, you just tweet.
I
at
don't
the
really see
devs.
how Fall Guys and
like
Among Us is very different because in Among Us you can play as a killer too.
Fall
Or
Guys
not
is
Among
down to
Us. In Fall
17
Guys you can play as a killer too.
Yeah. Fall
Sorry
Guys
for
has
leaving you guys.
17,000 viewers. Among Us has
Not in this game, not in
330,000.
this game, but in Fall Guys, there's hackers.
Well, actually,
I don't know how you hack in this game.
you can. There's no anti-cheat in this game, and you can basically just get wall hacks and other shenanigans to
Oh,
screw with
I
it because it's not implemented well
Oh.
enough. But if you're
Again.
playing it with a group of people you know, hopefully nobody's cheating.
If not,
But yeah, Fall Guys
else?
has actually mostly fixed their hacker problem because the Devolver paid for easy anti-cheat, and the people who are going to pay for Fall Guys cheat are so low that it's now not really an issue. It was an issue because you could go on GitHub and download a cheat in about 15 seconds.
So yeah, like the one time there was a cheater and he was super obvious. I just told chat, hey, get a clip of this, and then I tweeted it at the devs.
Yeah.
Damn.
And right now that's how you report it.
Yeah. Luckily, so now with easy anti-cheat, I think you can report it directly through them instead, and they'll deal with it. But you're not going to have as much of an issue with cheaters in that game at this point because there
That
isn't.
being said, I still fucking can't win this.
Yeah. Both of these games are very hard,
Yeah.
Yeah.
but they're fun.
Well, I just want
Yeah.
to say thank you for inviting me on. This is probably some of the most fun I've had in weeks.
Yeah.
This is
Yeah,
very
this
fun.
was
Yeah,
great.
thank you for
Yeah,
letting me
Yeah.
jump
really
in.
appreciate the invite.
Yeah.
This was
Yeah,
great.
Yeah, thanks for
Yeah.
having me on at the end, even if I die at the start, like, all but one time. Even if one of those was my fault.
If you
Yeah,
Hit me up
sorry
again
about
if you
the
guys do
report on
this.
that one, dude.
Yeah, definitely.
For sure.
There was
I
nothing
think
I could
if
do on that one.
Mhm.
I think if we like stick together as a group, we're all gonna learn each other's mannerisms, and then the fun part could be changing up those
Getting
mannerisms.
super
trying to fool
meta,
each other
yeah.
out.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's the fun.
Well,
That's
yeah,
the fun, and
after a
that's
while I realized
Like
that
I'm just gonna
some
keep
people know how
following
to-
Nary around until the one single time that it actually is going to work, and I will
That's
kill
what I
him.
was doing with Hoots up until he left, and then I didn't have a friend that I was like following
You
for
had
2
me.
hours. Wait, I had
Yeah.
you, but you murdered me.
But you murdered me, so we're even.
No, you murdered me 3 times.
You
Well, I
murdered
did
me,
murder
Rev.
some other people too, but
Yeah, I murdered you a couple times, I think.
Yeah,
At least
you
one.
did.
So that
Yeah.
was fun.
Yeah.
I think only Rob killed me. But
I think you need to reevaluate his mod position.
Oh yeah, no, he's not a mob. He's absolutely gone. I already told chat.
No, you, Rob.
Yeah.
He's already
The-
been
the-
demodded.
the positions be involved.
I'm gonna go ahead and sign myself off. So I'll see you guys later.
All right. I'll
Good
see you guys
night.
later. I'm gonna
Alright.
go ahead and bounce as well.
Alright.
Sure.
Yeah.
So
See ya,
Have fun shutting
everybody.
your streams
thank
down.
you guys
Good
for coming.
night.
That was
Bye.
fun.
I'm making noise on
Don't
Discord
forget,
as well.
guys. Don't forget twitch.tv/variety is hope. We got some good streams going on tomorrow.
Yeah,
Mhm.
Mary and
Got-
I are both gonna be streaming tomorrow night.
Yeah.
Yes.
If you want to learn how to use the corruptor, that's what I'm doing. So
Cool.
You want to
That's-
learn how to glitch Wind Waker? That's what I'm doing.
Variety is
tomorrow-
hope.
isn't that what I'm doing too? Technically.
Yeah, in different ways.
Later, y'all.
Yep.
See you guys.
Bye-bye.
Hit me up for future rounds.
Oh yeah, absolutely. This was
Yeah,
This is
definitely. Let me know. We gotta
So-
do this again.
I think most of you guys are in the variety, or sorry, the Vinesauce Hope thing. I know the variety one was supposed to come up, but if you want to play more of this, pretty much everybody here is in that Discord.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll
I'm happy
definitely
to
make
play
that
again.
happen.
I am
Yeah.
absolutely happy to play again if you ever want. to
Yeah.
Let me
Yeah,
know.
that was a lot of fun.
yeah.
Mhm.
Same.
Yeah.
Like
Make 'em-
completely honestly, I had somebody offer to get me this game a while ago. Like, oh, you can play it with this other group on stream, and I was just like, well, I've never played this type of game before. And B, like, I don't even know if it's my kind of game. And then Hootie was like, well, yeah, we're gonna play. Do you want to hop in? And I've been having a bad time lately, so I was like, sure, I'll play because that seems like it would be nice for once. And I'm glad I did because this was super fun.
Yeah, I've been watching people play the game, but I was like, maybe this might be a game that's more fun to watch than to play, and I was thoroughly wrong.
Oh, it's fun for both. That's why I really
Yeah.
like it.
Exactly.
Oh
As
yeah.
long as if you go into a public lobby with plain old chat, it is so boring. If you want to
Yeah.
see the most boring Among Us experience, just join a public lobby and play around. You'll know exactly when someone
So-
dies because they disconnect.
I think I'm
It
gonna
is-
switch over
it's
to Super
terrible.
Mario Sunshine
So
personally. So if you guys
Oh
want to
my
see
God,
that, stick
somebody
around.
actually-
I just need to go to the
Somebody drew
bathroom
it
real
for
quick
us.
and
Oh
stuff.
Oh,
really?
legit? I
What?
didn't see that. Where's the all at? Oh. No. yeah. Yeah.
amazing.
Yeah, it must have been like the first few rounds.
Yeah,
But
since
still
Hootie
big.
was in it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
And I
Oh,
haven't
like
snuck in
Hootie.
yet.
Man,
Halo.
I have to go see the art. I'm
Yeah.
gonna switch over.
Yeah.
I was telling
Excited to
just
see the
my
art.
my stream that I was gonna switch over to Sunshine, but I'm like, oh man,
Yeah.
what?
Risa,
it's
how have you
11:15.
been enjoying Sunshine? I haven't been popping onto the streams, but it's
Um,
literally my favorite 3D Mario game. So
Yeah,
I'm very
it's my
curious.
favorite 3D Mario game. They changed the controls, where it took some getting used to. I
Mhm.
hate Yoshi's controls still. They're
Oh,
still
no.
super
I-
slippery. You
yeah,
slip off
I
of
saw-
everything.
Yeah, I saw. How do you pronounce the name? A-N-G, Anga? Anga, like, how
Yeah.
you pronounce the name?
Mhm.
Anga.
Yeah,
The
Anga.
speedrunners
I saw
are
her clip of
so
you
annoyed.
just falling down after Ben and Yoshi and Rika Harbor.
The Rico Harbor one, I hate that one already, and that gave me trouble on GameCube. And I feel
Yeah.
like I don't know if there's input delay, but I've had frame drops
Oh no.
during
So,
Shadow
that's the
Mario.
thing.
It's an emulator, so I
Some-
understand.
Some people have been having frame drops, some people it's been perfect. There has to be some stupid thing that can happen that can cause intermittent frame drops. Reboot your
It's-
Switch next time that happens, because there are some people, I saw some clips going around, especially around the, I'm blanking on the actual name of the area, the place in the corner right next to the boat. There's a specific spot over there where some people were getting massive crust when the little news ticker popped up.
Oh.
And it seems more like a bug than an emulation issue. Well, an emulation issue, but it doesn't seem like it's the kind of slowdown that is tied to the Switch just not being fast enough. It seems like there's something else going on.
Exactly,
based on
but
what I've
at
seen.
the same time, I've seen slowdown. I've been monitoring the map when you get that up, the checklist for all the shines. That lags depending on what area you're in, and if you're in a big area with a lot of things loaded in, it has the same sort of errors that Dolphin had at a point
Yeah.
with the load in. So
Oh.
I'm
Yeah.
like, okay,
well,
that's
Dolphins
fine.
fixed them now.
Yeah,
but
Dolphins
yeah,
fixed them now, but that's still prominent in this version. And then I went into
Yeah,
the PD Piranha boss fight, and then also did the instant load. seamless transition 60 FPS. I go to any other area and it's like 15 FPS
Yeah.
loading, and I'm like, what the hell?
Yeah, there was clearly some rush involved in this project.
Yeah.
Who knows the actual? Well, Nintendo knows the actual,
Yep.
but people have been testing other games on it, and some games do work to an extent. But this is clearly is not a complete emulator.
Yes.
It's honestly somewhat, even though it's made by Nintendo. Even if they had a year to make this, it's honestly unfair to compare it to Dolphin, which has been being made for I think 18 years now.
Yeah. Exactly.
And that's one of the things I've seen going around. People are like, "Oh, Dolphin does it better." Yes, Dolphin had this game running over like 15 years ago and had 15 years to fix all the issues.
Exactly. And
So,
doing this
like,
within a short amount of time the thing is though is it a
Some of the issues
complete
are annoying.
built up emulator of Nintendo's, or did they take some
Yes,
of
it's
Dolphin's
completely
code?
custom.
Okay.
No, they could not, because even though Dolphin's GPL, we would know if they'd taken it, and when you're doing emulator development professionally, it's actually really hard to get hired for a console you've previously worked on, because there's a liability of you accidentally borrowing code from an open source project and then not crediting it. So like if you worked on Nintendo emulation, maybe Sony will hire you to do emulation, but Nintendo's not going to hire you because they're scared that you know too much from being in the community.
That's way too fair, yeah.
It's completely built from, the GameCube and Wii one are completely built from the ground up. The N64 one's based on the Wii U Virtual Console.
Yes.
And obviously the Wii one, with the slowdown in Sunshine, the theory that the reason they did that recompiling stuff for Galaxy being a performance thing is looking more likely, because if Sunshine's slowing down, Galaxy definitely wasn't going to run full speed.
Exactly, so it makes sense that it's half and half in a way.
Yeah.
I think it's really neat how they're doing Lua scripts for text in whatever language.
That's not even a new thing. That's something emulators have been doing for like 20 years.
I'm also aware of that, but it's just interesting for me that Nintendo decided to go with that route.
Well, so actually, if you remember NES Remix, I don't think it used Lua. I haven't actually looked into it. I wanted to, and I couldn't find any reverse engineering of it. But NES Remix, it basically has a bunch of ROMs of the underlying games, and then they built this entire custom program that would load up the ROM in a specific spot or with a save state, apply very specific patches to it. It would overlay other graphics, so rather than hacking the graphics and replacing them, it would draw over the screen because it was easier, and then it would like monitor for you to get all the coins. So NES Remix was a complete hybrid in how it worked. So they've actually done it before. It's just nobody cared about NES Remix.
Yeah, I mean that's fair. I just really hope that because of this and these potential emulators and stuff, that they do eventually do N64 and GameCube games, re-releasing them and stuff.
I don't see them doing it.
I don't see them doing it.
Yeah. I don't see them
Maybe
doing it in
N64.
NSO Online.
Yeah.
The issue becomes cost, because with Virtual Console, everyone was complaining, oh, why do I have to pay $5 to play Mario 1 again? Why do I have to pay $8 to play Super Mario World again? So NES and SNES Online, yes, the games were only like $5 and $8, so it kind of offsets that. If you go to the Virtual Console games, you had Virtual Console, like N64 games were like approaching $15. GameCube games on the Wii U, if you went into the Wii and bought a GameCube, if you bought a GameCube game, it was still like $40. So
I'm even thinking about even paying for those games. Like I would be willing to pay for a service that's an additional fee to get those games.
Yeah.
So, and that's the thing. Nintendo is definitely forward-looking, and Game Pass is happening, and now Sony's doing their Game Pass alternative. Nintendo might do something like that, but I just don't know. Nintendo banks on not devaluing their games. I mean, one thing a lot of people forget is that the All-Stars collection for Mario 25 was a $40 version of Mario All-Stars for the SNES.
Yes, it was.
To be fair, if you add it up, it was like 23. You did get like a book and CD originally, but like even then, that's a lot for like a freaking SNES ROM.
Yeah. So there's. If you're interested in this from a preservation standpoint, there's a very good GDC talk called "It's Not Just Emulation" by someone who I'm blanking on who it is. He's a pretty prominent game preservationist. I think he's involved in the New York Museum. It's like an hour-long GDC talk talking about what actually goes into emulation for like official emulation, the licensing, and how it's important to preservation, even if it's expensive compared to pirate, compared to the way people generally obtain games for emulators. So if you care about it from both the technical and like the logistics level, it is an extremely good talk if you're into that kind of stuff.
Oh, definitely. That's why I'm like, it's just so interesting to me.
Yeah.
It's such a hard problem because like I could see them doing more releases. I don't see an N64 NSO Online onwards because it's just value added. The cost, it's reaching that point where Nintendo doesn't want the next console to come along with a different system and people be like, oh, but you did it for this price in the past. Why is it now more expensive?
Exactly.
Yeah, you know, something that would be kind of neat is if they actually kept NES and SNES stuff. Maybe other platforms, but it's Nintendo, so I would expect that maybe the next console you can... Oh?
They've implied, if you look at their most, again, if you care about like the technical side and the business side, if you look at their most recent corporate meeting, which was just the other day, they were talking about a few of these things, including the value-added part of the Nintendo Online account. So part of that was like mobile games, like Mario Kart Tour doubled the amount of people with a Nintendo account, but they were talking about, it was basic graphs, corporate graphs, but it was showing how the goal for over time was to continue to expand and add more features to take advantage of the Nintendo account throughout the future rather than just scrapping it and replacing it again like they did with NNID. The plan is to keep the Nintendo account. It almost seemed like they were doing what Microsoft is doing with your Xbox account, where it actually matters what you've done in the past, and they respect it a bit more. I'd be surprised to see that from Nintendo because they make a lot of money off of reselling the same game, but who knows? There's no way we're going to know until the next console happens.
Yeah,
before.
Yeah,
and even then, they might do it like, you know, like not exactly the same with the 3DS, got Virtual Console. It was new games for it, but I'm thinking they might do it, but it might be like they release the console holiday 2023, we have to wait till like September 2024 for us to get the NES and SNES games back.
Well, part of the Nintendo Switch Online delay was because they redid the system. If you guys don't remember, the original plan for Nintendo Switch Online games, which they've conveniently wiped from the collective memory of everyone, was that they were going to be rotating games and they'd go away at the end of the month.
Yeah, and then they were like, no, that's not a good idea. I'm glad that didn't happen as well.
Oh,
I'm just going to go to the bathroom really quick. Feel free to keep talking about emulation and everything really quick because the stream is still on. I will be right back. I'm so sorry.
It's okay.
Oh, no worries.
Yeah, they have like,
you have to deal with
they had like Dr. Mario's, Mario Bros. 3, I'll recall the games. They had like Balloon Fight, and they said, these are going to be the first games, but we're going to rotate it out. They did. Oh my goodness.
Well, yeah, what happened was everyone complained about the rotation, and then they just delayed Nintendo Switch Online by like 9 months. And when it actually came out, it was a much better system. And I still think for the price, it has a lot of value added. People, it would be nice to have those other things. I think part of the issue is Nintendo doesn't want to split themselves, where they have free Nintendo Switch Online, free NES and SNES, but then paid for other consoles. Mm-hmm. Yeah, you do. Yeah, you should probably do that.
Yeah, that would
because
be a good
even
idea.
if you're West Coast.
Oh no, it's 11:30. I haven't eaten since noon. So.
I actually have not eaten either, but I'm fine. I ate a good meal earlier.
Yeah, so really what it comes down to is they don't have an answer that either isn't splitting the products off, where it would be paid and then people are complaining that it's paid. If they ship it with the Nintendo Switch Online, it's gonna be way too much for that value, because then if they don't match that value in the future, everyone's gonna complain. Yeah. So.
Yeah. I'm definitely apparently people found like several there's apparently a code name that related to like
So
SNES stuff, and then there might be 2 more. But again, they could very well be placeholders, or they might be nothing.
are you thinking of the N64 stuff?
Not so there was maybe I misheard, but there's like apparently people found code names for like because like SNES games were found in NES Online, even though it ended up being a separate app. People thought maybe they have traces of doing more stuff, but I'm iffy on it. If they do anything else, I think it'll be Game Boy games because it's kind of somewhat similar. And then they're gonna release somebody put a joke of like 410 I know, but like 410 like they're gonna release collections for every Pokemon region, but it's gonna be a separate game. So like 60, imagine paying $60 for like the original Gen 1 games, or paying $60 for like Gen 2 games. And it'd just be like, if they do Pokemon games, I don't think they're gonna be on a Game Boy deal.
One of the other issues Nintendo has to deal with is a lot of people with Nintendo consoles actually run PC plus Nintendo console because they don't have much of a reason to get a PS4 or an Xbox. And people who have games on PC are very, very, very used to games being devalued over time and the games basically becoming dirt cheap, which when Nintendo doesn't do that is suddenly something people don't agree with. But if you look at Microsoft and Sony, they don't discount their games to the same degree that PC does. They don't even discount their most popular games half the time. The most they'll do in sales is about the same as Nintendo. Now, getting the games used is usually cheaper. Like, you can go get a copy of most PS4 games. You could probably find a copy of it used on eBay for like $45.
Oh yeah.
But if you go looking for a popular Switch game like Odyssey or Breath of the Wild, it's still probably going to be approaching the price of a new copy.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm thinking they still haven't done Tales of X yet. I was expecting it soon, but like I'm wondering if they actually. Watch them not do it. They usually do. Well, they've done it for a good while, but I don't know. I could definitely see them maybe discount Odyssey and Breath of the Wild next year and stuff like that. But I don't know. They really should discount ARMS though at this point or stuff
they
like that.
have discounted ARMS a few times, but they don't keep the games cheap.
I am back.
Yeah.
I am so sorry. Thank you for entertaining my chat while I was away. I did my Duolingo while in the bathroom. Anyway.
It's time for Duolingo, really.
Yeah, the bird just it's like, hey, Ema, it's 11:30, Ema. Did you do your Duolingo today? You forgot it yesterday. We ate your free streak. I think it's time for your lesson. And I was just like, oh jeez, please don't shoot.
The bird is right there.
Yep, it's not Duolingo. It is now Dupingo. Well, Pooingo.
But yeah, either way, what it comes down to, I don't think they're going to do anything unless they do like a higher tier, like Alizarin was saying in chat.
Yeah, I just saw that, and I totally agree. I think that's going to happen, where if they do a Game Pass sort of type deal, I think they're going to do that.
Yeah, they'll up the tier, you pay an extra $5 a month, and you get some of the bigger consoles, and then that doesn't devalue the games in the same way, because even if it's still cheaper, it turns it into a premium product.
Yeah,
there's a big element of perception.
Yeah, I would be fine with that, honestly. To be honest, Nintendo's online part of Nintendo Switch Online still sucks as Nintendo.
Yeah.
Now, after playing this game, Among Us, I can say, now it's obviously a different scale though, and Among Us is definitely a small company, Nintendo. But going back to the retro games, I think that having a subscription service for old games is actually really amazing. It's probably the best part of the deal, because paying $20, again, is very cheap, and they might not extend it, but even just NES and SNES games, you get a bunch of stuff that I would probably ignore on Switch, because I would rather just go with options. Or sometimes even get a hidden gem sometimes, because there's so many games you can play through on it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's why I like Game Pass things in general. Like, without getting a taste of the Xbox Live Game Pass that friends gave to me, and then realizing, oh my gosh, I have access to all these games basically for like free now. I had to, subscribe to it because I'm like, there's so many games that I don't own that I have access to now, and a lot of them are hidden gems. Like, wow, I wouldn't have played this if I didn't have this pass.
Just the other day, because when they announced that since Game Pass PC went up in price yesterday, just like the other day, I'd been holding off on Game Pass because there were a few games I just played through my brother's sub. But I did the 3-year method where you just get a bunch of gold and then you stack it up, and then you can get 3 years of Ultimate for the price of for effectively $5 a month instead of the 15 or the 10 of PC now. So the cheapest way to get Game Pass is still to buy 3 years of gold and then convert it over. But that only works if you don't have Game Pass at all.
Yeah.
So Microsoft's long-term game is getting people its platform, and one of the big things is just trying to pull back in people who A, don't want to pay $60 for games, and B, don't necessarily have the time. By bundling xCloud and Game Pass together, you have this huge potential market of people who don't have a console anymore. They might have a PC, or they probably have a phone that they could at least stream certain games to, and then it's bundled inside the subscription. So it's a very good way to bring people who haven't been playing games back into playing games via the subscription service. They may not have time, they may not want to invest in buying a full game, and they don't want to invest in the console
I'm
itself.
so sorry I missed
So that's
your thing
Microsoft's
earlier.
game.
Let
Sony's
me give
game
you a kiss,
is just hardware, but Microsoft gave the entire reason they have the cheap Xbox is because it's about getting people into their ecosystem. It's not about selling them a piece of hardware and selling them games on it.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, Game Pass itself, if you think about it, if you're on Game Pass Ultimate, that's 4 months equals Microsoft gets a hell of a lot more money out of it than traditional game sales, the percentage they get from that. They're making more money there, and so that benefits them. And there are a lot of people that maybe only buy a game every few months, and if that's 4 months of Game Pass is the same amount as buying a game every few months,
then
if you're on
you're
Ultimate.
gonna opt for the Game Pass because you're gonna get a lot more bang for your buck.
Yeah,
Yeah, so it's
Sorry, go ahead.
Oh, no, you can.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, I feel like Microsoft, the strategy was, I think they saw whenever Xbox One was kind of doing by a bit, they thought they should extend the PC more, and what was kind of smart, but I think Game Pass is like the key to like the strategy, because now it makes sense that it make Xbox beyond just consoles. The consoles can still do well, but like having Game Pass really connects everything basically.
Yeah. It's the same strategy they've pulled with Windows. Windows 10, even though the free upgrade ended 3 years ago, you can still get a free upgrade officially through Microsoft to Windows 10. Windows 10 is essentially free. It is very easy to get a completely legitimate and within the terms of service key, so you don't have to pirate it. Microsoft has ways. So Microsoft's game, I mean, that's always been their game. Get people into their ecosystem, and then it's been the same with Windows. You get everyone using Office, suddenly Office become the de facto standard. So they're trying to apply that same logic to games by just getting people into their ecosystem where they get the best value. So it's going to be an interesting generation, that's for sure. Especially with the PS4 pre-order.
Oh,
sorry,
definitely.
the PS5 pre-order disaster.
Yeah. I guess it says everything that last generation, they all look like black boxes. This generation, they all look very unique. I'll say that we have a refrigerator, we have a server, and we have a tablet.
And a double stuffed Oreo. Well, it's a router, but it's also an Oreo.
Yeah, it looks more like a router to me.
Oreo. It's not Oreo.
Anyway,
but, yeah.
Thank you so much for joining me, all of you.
Yeah, thanks for letting
and with Rev as well, because we all just tried to get as many people as possible for Among Us, and it was a lot of fun. And it's definitely a lot better with more people.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
last night we had a small group together. A few of us had a small group together. I don't know if anyone here was actually. I'm already forgotten, but no. But we started with 8, and by the end we were down to 6. And once it was at 6, it just wasn't really that much fun. I mean, the game is 4 to
No.
10, but once you reach 6 people, you drop down to 1 imposter, and it's just rounds go by too quick.
Yeah.
So yeah, the
Yeah.
more
That's
people, the
how
better with this game.
Mafia is as well. But you know, basic blue Mafia, where you have what, 5 blue villagers, 2 Mafia, 7 players
Yeah.
minimum. It's like, well,
8+ is what I would really recommend for this game.
yeah.
If you could, if
Yeah.
7 works, 6 is anything less than 6, I don't even think you should try because
No.
it's too easy to determine who it is.
Yeah.
It would go by so fast.
Yeah, the only
Yeah.
fun is that you can just have rapid fire rounds, I guess, but even then, it's like,
It's just not as fun because you don't have that double
Yeah.
elimination aspect.
yeah. There's some,
So I would definitely say the 8 to 10 people, 2 imposters with reveal off and animations off and all that stuff off is probably the best way to play the game.
Absolutely.
yeah. Yeah.
But
I've been playing with, like, reveal and animations all in a lot, so I might try to get people to do that less, because that might be a good way to mix it up, and it definitely makes it more interesting, because
Anyway, you said you were gonna play Sunshine, right?
yes, I am gonna play Sunshine. I already have like 70 shines.
Oh wow.
That's why I've been like going through it. And like last night, it was like, do this one last thing. And I was on the boat trying to get Yoshi all the way to the pipe that I had to take the boat, like 2 boats to. And I was just like, oh, I hate this because Yoshi's so slippery with the controls. He just kept falling off over and over and over. I finally got him to stay. And people were like, you don't have enough lives for this. And I had like 10 lives and I got it on my second try. And I'm like, no, you can follow the path all the way back to the beginning and hop on the leaf again.
yeah, I've had times where, with all, like, same thing with the Pachinko's just kind of random, but the way pad as well, where I just sometimes do it like first try, second try. Other times, like last time I played, both of them took like 10 times each. So they're very interesting levels.
I know that I got Pachinko out of the way too already. I did Pachinko with the Rocket.
No. I had done it with Rocket. I was kind of like, wait, I did something different last time in the past, so I forgot to use Rocket. I'll keep that in mind for next time.
It's easier with hover, like straight up. But I was like, I want to make this harder on myself.
What do you think about the lack of analog control? I haven't actually booted Sunshine yet.
I don't like it, but it doesn't really matter because the water pressure for it doesn't matter because you don't really use a whole lot of the weakened water, but I think it does make a difference in some situations. It really does.
Yeah, you could make some finer adjustments.
Yeah. But because they don't have any like haptic trigger stuff,
Yeah,
you can't do it.
Yeah, what Rocket League did to solve the issue was, from my understanding, it's pretty much just an acceleration trigger instead of an. So you hold it down and you start accelerating so you can like let go. But with Sunshine, that just would not feel good if it ramped up.
No.
So
yeah, I've only played Galaxy, so I have not tried Sunshine. But
Galaxy actually plays really well in portable mode. I was surprised once you get the hang of using the touchscreen for the pointer, it's actually plays pretty well. So
might say it's better. Well, it's easier than the pointer with the Wii remote or I guess Joy-Cons because
I think the pointer is still the way to play.
Yeah, I don't think I could get used to playing Galaxy without doing like Wiimote.
You lose the multitasking. Yeah, you lose the multitasking element. And I tried the game with both Wiimote and Joy-Con. Wiimote. Yeah, Pro Controller and Joy-Con. Pro Controller, I feel like you could get used to it, but I just wasn't getting into it because it's meant to be a pointer, and you are supposed to be able to independently point whenever you want And when it's with the Pro Controller, it just, even though Splatoon's map does it fine, you have the Splatoon map open for like 5 seconds. It's not a key thing of the game. It just feels weird to be pointing with both hands at once.
I just
so,
want to know how it works with Pro Controller with
So-
Pull Stars.
with what?
Pull Stars. Where you
Oh,
point at
that's a
the
good
screen
point.
and you go, "Meow," and you have to hold it there and then go to the next one. How does that work with Pro
You just
Controller?
hold your hands still.
Oh my
You just
What do you mean?
point. So the Pro, it's the same exact way. So both the Joy-Con and the Pro Controller emulate the pointer via gyro.
Oh,
so,
oh,
yeah, so you still have the pointer.
oh.
So it's exact. Have you played? How much Splatoon 2 have you played?
A decent amount.
You know how when you open the map, you can either press on the D-pad or you can point at the character you want to jump to and click the button.
Yeah.
It works exactly like that.
Okay.
So it's emulated with gyro. It actually feels amazing. I think it feels better than Wiimote, significantly better than Wiimote with Joy-Cons. I think the game feels amazing on split Joy-Cons. I tried both. I actually played it with the Wiimote yesterday and then played it with the Joy-Cons today, and it felt so
I'm
much better.
sure that it feels
Nice.
good with Joy-Con, but I
Especially because-
can't see it being a thing with the Pro Controller. That's
Yeah,
why.
I've
Yeah,
got-
I think you could get used to it, but because the spin is they double mapped it. You can both waggle, but they also mapped it to the Y button.
Yeah.
So you no longer have
Gotcha.
to waggle to spin if you don't want to.
Yeah. But yeah. So I heard some people complain about you crouching in Galaxy with ZL. I don't get that. It seems fine to me. Have y'all had issue with that?
I've had no issues with how the game plays.
Yeah, I don't know. I've heard that complaint, but like it kind of stands for Mario, and if you took the nunchuck, it would be around that area.
No, the only real complaints I've heard are again about Sunshine's controls, and I very well could see them patching in control some form, though turning those patches off. So the way, again, we're back to Lua patches. It's people have stripped a bunch of them out already. They are so simple to turn off that they could be turned off in real time. Theoretically, they're just very simple scripts. They could just
Yeah.
shut them. Well, for some of them, they could just shut them off, assuming they didn't make a permanent change to the game state, which, like any of the control ones, they most likely they just patch it once at the beginning, and that's it. They don't intercept every single frame. They just know where the controller code is, and then they either patch it if they have to make it work, or they just map the emulator in inverse.
I
But
just hope to say the last thing before I have to go is that I
oh
really
yeah,
hope
you can.
I really
you have your
hope
own
that
streams.
they do a patch where you can just inverse the mapping for
Yes.
either the camera or the up and down with the water nozzle, because it is
I heard a
throwing
few
me for a loop.
Yeah.
It really,
There were a few
really is.
speedrunners. There were a few speedrunners I clicked into earlier, and it was actually hilarious watching them try and play it because their muscle memory that they've built up
Gone.
after years of playing the game
Completely
completely wrong.
fucking
And they
gone.
were trying to do runs of the game, and they
No.
couldn't even play the game at all
Yeah.
because they have. Yeah.
You know,
So
you know something? Okay, so if y'all check the options on like the file select and like Sunshine, they only have 2 options now. And I was thinking, replace the old audio options with like camera controls. You can even reuse the PR, like it looks up or down, down to up instead for whichever one you use.
they'd probably just throw it in the select menu instead of
Yeah.
trying to hack it into the game.
Probably.
Because
That's the best way
it
to
would
do
literally
it.
just be remapping. In all likelihood, I mean, it's probably just actually I know for a fact the way the cannon in Mario 64 works is it is a script that's just checking if you're in a cannon, and if you are, it flips the controls around. So it's all very simple stuff, and a lot of it they could turn off if they're willing to. Now, if they're willing to is a different question, because they could, but this is Nintendo we're talking about.
Why would they want to, or what's the benefit for them?
Yeah. I think
Now, why why they did it in the first place, who knows? But the 2 things I really want to see changed are making any of the controls slightly more rebindable, so if you don't like the inverted, you can just swap it back.
Mm-hmm.
And I want to know what the hell they did that resulted in all that color banding in Galaxy, because that's not a normal upscaling bug. There's something else that's wrong with the graphics that resulted in color banding that is not there.
Yeah, exactly. I don't know if they try to do AI upscaling as well. Apparently, they've been done. I mean, they've done that for the Sunshine.
Sunshine. Yeah, so with Sunshine, it's partially from, if they had higher resolution original assets, they used those. Otherwise, they mixed in some AI upscaling and redrawn stuff. But with Galaxy, the specific thing is, you know how there are a lot of halo effects around like lumas, around the planets and stuff? So there is a issue where if the camera gets too close to some of those effects, it actually has color banding. That is not something that's visible on the original game, and that's not something that is visible if you upscale in Dolphin. So that in some games, if you upscale in Dolphin, some of the effects break or look different. Like the bloom in Skyward Sword looks hilariously broken if you upscale the game without applying a fix to the bloom, because it's bad. But this doesn't happen in Dolphin, and as far as I could tell, there was no patch in place to prevent this from happening. So seems like someone screwed up. But again, assuming that's the thing. If they do anything else with this, the emulator isn't part of the game itself. It's part of the system. The HLE stuff comes with the Wii U, the Switch firmware, because it was patched in back in April.
Wow. Which fits well when people expect the game to have started. Like people said, it started like beginning of the year, like February, March. So that'll fit perfectly.
Yeah, they very well could update the emulation and in turn improve this game without directly going and changing.
Yeah,
either way, we're still holding you from playing your game.
I'm gonna go do my
Go entertain
stream.
your chat with Sunshine.
Yeah.
Your BRB has been going for like.
Yeah, no, I switched it off of the BRB.
Oh,
I am ready to go. I was setting up the entire time, so it was fine.
Why do you use light theme?
Because you are weak. I will see you guys later.
Light theme and an anime chibi game is the third game.
That's right, Goo Coaster's good! Deal with it! Did you know that Undertale is in Groove Coaster?
No, I did not, because I don't play anime games.
Well, it's technically not completely anime, but that's fine.
It just looks like a mobile game. Or
it's
Maple
not.
Story,
It's an arcade game. Okay, bye.
Bye.
How dare they disrespect my Groove Coaster? I will remember this, Neri. Anyway, we're gonna play some Sunshine. I mean, technically, Groove Coaster is a mobile game. Fuck you, but it's also an arcade game first. We're gonna do a thing. There's so many people playing this game, by the way. But it's Sunshine time. Hi, yeah, it's been a while. Superma. Okay, what was I doing? Also, my lives didn't reset. You're Mr. Sun. Back to the hotel. 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 The collection so far, like I said, I've been talking about it. There's some problems with it. There's a little bit of a problem with it, but hopefully they can patch it and fix it. Drop by the casino. I'll let my boys know you're coming. Go on now. Oh. Casino. Ah, Mario, right this way, please. Settle in and make yourself at home, okay? Enjoy yourself. The games are rigged. Where is the manager? I want my coins back. Destroy them. This is the first time I've ever seen watered power slots. Gimme. I wonder if this thing ever breaks down and spews out coins. Yeah, I got my jackpot. Rigged! Alright, I'm ready to bet it on this big roulette wheel. So, when does this start spinning? That is a good question. We gambling, boys. I forgot if I have to do anything specific here. This is in Rappy slots. It could be. Okay, that doesn't give me anything. Okay, I don't know how the fuck I did that, but sure. I wasn't even aiming there. I was trying to get that. All right. Oh, I am in hell right now. Also, I should have probably stopped the recording and then started recording. Whoops.